If we can actually get this done today. I hear God saying something big is gonna happen. I hear Him whisper, just keep your eyes on me. He's getting ready to open doors no man can shut. He's getting ready to tear down every wall that's been holding you up. So don't lose faith, now don't turn away. Keep your heart steady in the place you pray. Because what He promised is on its way, and the blessing's closer than it's ever been today. Something big is gonna happen in your life. God is getting ready to turn it all around. Something good is gonna make it right. Chains will break and favor will abound. So lift your hands, lift your eyes. He's moving right before your eyes. Something big is gonna happen. God's turning it around. I can feel heaven shifting now. Every closed door starting to sound. The latch is moving, the lock is away. Breakthrough stepping into your today. All you gotta do is focus on Him. Keep your worship pure. Keep your shit's flickering. When you trust, okay, camera's tripping. When His power is revealed, focus on Jesus. He's the way. Focus on His promise. He will not delay. He's healing, restoring, making you new. Every word He spoke, He's bringing it through. Something is gonna happen in your life. God's getting ready to turn. That's why I had two cameras set up, because I've been having a hell of a morning with these cameras. Start to fall. Something big is gonna happen. God's turning it around. Focus on Him. Your miracle is near. Your miracle. God's turning it around. Ooh, God's turning it around right now. All right. Yeah. Grand Rising, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, beautiful souls. All right. It is Easter Sunday. Y'all done been through Lent. Y'all finally get to start smoking, drinking, fucking, sucking, and doing all the shit that you gave up. Isn't that wonderful? Y'all got one more day left to be nice and be calm. But by the end of the night, you're gonna get turned up. Y'all gonna be acting all the fool, ain't you? And we're going to do it all in the name of the good Lord. We're going to give His Son some love. We're going to give that today. We're going to do the thing that we do today. So I want to just give you guys your glory, your grace. I want to thank God for waking you up this morning, for you guys being here, for being such an instrumental part of my life, of each other's lives. I am grateful for you. I'm grateful for your breath, for your growth, for your healing. I'm grateful for your transitions moving forward. I'm grateful for your prosperity. I'm grateful for your clarity in your mind. I'm grateful most of all that you love your damn self. I'm grateful that you see yourself and you know yourself and you love yourself more than anything, baby. Because that is what's going to get you through this fucking journey. So welcome everybody to the Rev Ike Fuck Being Broke Daily Prosperity Sessions. We don't got time for being broken here. We don't got time for bad health, for negativity. We don't got time for it. So if that's what you on, I'm just going to ask you to exit stage left real quick. You don't need to be in here. This ain't for you. But if you want that money, if you want that honey, if you want to change your life, if you want to get better and better and better, like fine wine, and keep it going like Jesus did, then you in the right place. And what we're going to do, we're going to say, fuck being broke. Okay, fuck being broke. Let's get into it. So today, it being Easter, I wanted to talk to you guys, Ike is going to talk to you guys about disciplining yourself and about getting your disciples in order. Now, this is one that I've played a few times, but I feel like it's poignant for us to play it today so that we can discipline our minds like Christ did, like Buddha did, like Moses did. Like, there's a lot of conditioning that we have to do. Let's get our minds conditioned today and let's get ourselves right. So let's get into this. So first and foremost, we are going to play
from Proverbs.
How? Oh, no, wait.
Now, this is what
we're going to deal with the
as steps from making
disciples
a disciple of an
So right now we're
attribute of
talking
mine.
about Andrew.
First of all, we must recognize the attributes, the functions of our mind.
It's time to
Since we're dealing with Andrew,
take
representing
responsibility
strength and courage
of your life.
in this particular lesson, we are now going to recognize Andrew.
Yes, sir.
We are now going to call Andrew. We're now going to teach.
Thank you guys all
train
for coming
Andrew.
in, for liking,
We're going to
for sharing. I
to make
appreciate you.
Andrew a good disciple. So what we ought to do right now is to recognize that within our being we do have strength and courage.
So I want to say hello to YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook.
And I'd like to quote Reverend Ike.
Grand Rising, beautiful folks.
Reverend Ike says, what you recognize, you energize. Remember that. That's the law. So we're going to put it in the first person.
Let's go.
I energize.
I'm on 5 apps right now. I energize.
Don't you ever
I'm taking over the world, y'all. I told y'all.
Talk too much about the DE you know who around here, except to put the idea down. Whenever you talk about the devil, always do it in a de-energizing way. Be sure that it's in a discrediting way. Whenever you talk about the devil, be sure that you call him a liar.
You better call that sucker a fool. Don't give him no power. Don't give that fucker no power.
What you recognize within yourself,
you energize. That's right.
If you recognize your weakness, you'll even give power to your weakness.
Yes, you will. Uh-oh.
If you recognize your faults and your failures,
you're fat, you're ugly, you're stupid.
If you
Stop
recognize your mistakes, you will energize your mistakes. And be careful what you say about yourself. Never call yourself forgetful, even jokingly. Never call yourself dumb jokingly. Never put yourself down jokingly.
Never.
I'm going to ask for some
Don't
because I
do it.
Confession. Our Catholic
calling yourself dumb and all. Don't do it.
Ideas about letting you go into the little box, spilling your guts. That has a very useful function. But I hold my confessions right out in front of everybody.
You ain't gonna hide here.
You have ever jokingly said, "Oh, I'm so dumb." Come on, let's have confession.
I've done it.
Never do it because
don't ever do that shit again.
That idea, and you get dumber. That's why people get feeble.
That's why y'all stupid as fuck right now.
Don't ever jokingly, even if you do forget something, laugh it off and say, "Oh my God, I'm so forgetful." How many of you ever did that?
I've been there.
Confess. The Bible says, "Confess and forsake yourself."
I say my memory is good and everything is coming back.
I don't want them halfway up. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Whenever your negative traits come up, do not give them your power of recognition.
Don't do it.
Don't strengthen your weaknesses. Strengthen your strength.
That's right. That's right. Don't strengthen your weaknesses. Strengthen your strengths, baby.
Don't strengthen your weaknesses.
Strengthen your strengths. That's right.
One of the scriptures is from the pen of the Apostle Paul, where he says, "Finally, brethren, Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. I've got some news for you. There is a mind in you that never forgets anything.
That's right.
Recognize the God mind in you.
That's
and
right.
He will energize it in you and as you.
Yes, you will.
Don't recognize that appearance of dumbness.
Don't
I
do
don't
it.
care how stupid you are. Stop recognizing your stupidity.
Stop
and
it.
Start
Stop it. Stop
recognizing
it.
your divine intelligence.
That's right. Start
Stop
to recognize you got a brain in there.
recognizing
Where's my charger?
Because
Y'all go
you
piss
are
me off.
giving power and energy to your faith. Whenever your so-called weaknesses and mistakes and forgetfulness and stupidity begin to rise up before you, shout them down with the word of God, with the word of good, by saying, I am strong.
So tight in this
the
fucking
Lord
corner. I'm sorry, y'all.
and
Y'all
the
got
power of his might.
it's Sunday.
Let's discipline Andrew. I think many times
Calm down,
religion has
Tasha.
taught us to emphasize the negative. I like that old song that says, you've got to, what? Accentuate the positive.
Accentuate the positive.
Eliminate the negative.
That's right.
Latch on to the affirmative. And don't mess with Mr. In-Between.
Leave his ass alone.
In this world or in the other worlds to come, you can go either way you want to.
Yep.
Whatever you want to give your power to, you can give it to that. I told you a secret a moment ago, and I don't know how many of you let it pass you by. You know, there is no reason for people to get feeble and forgetful as they advance in age. There is no divine
fucking
reason for that at all.
There's none.
Look,
Only in your mind.
God hasn't forgotten a thing. Okay.
Only in your mind are you
God
sick.
has never made a mistake.
That's right.
God has never been sick a day in his life.
Not
Or
a
her
day.
life, however you want to say it. Listen, I'm going to repeat it again because as I said,
Stop playing now.
Just to practice my homiletical expertise, whatever that is, I'm here to try to help you. People get feeble-minded as they get older because they have put themselves down and because they have permitted other people to put them down. Don't you put yourself down, and don't you let anybody else put you down. And I'll tell you something else. Nobody else can put you down unless you get down on yourself. All right.
That's correct.
I want to
You started it.
Else right here, and don't let it
you started every time.
If you ever get down, if you ever find somebody else putting you down or getting you down, you can be sure that you have put yourself
you did it
down
first
in some way.
You did it first. You did it first.
Nobody and nothing can do you in until you first do yourself in.
That's right.
Now,
that's right.
I say, never jokingly give energy to your negatives.
No.
Anytime your weakness come up, shout it down with the word of God.
Hallelujah.
This is what the scripture means when it says, when the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against it. This is why you have to establish the word of God, the word of good in your heart.
Jesus,
in your
thank you. Thank you.
In your spirit.
Yes, Lord.
Every time something negative comes up, you find the word of God.
Oh, yes, Lord.
I told you
yes, Lord.
that I'm at the point now that even in my dream, if something negative is about to happen, the word of God comes right in and shouts it down.
Yes. You are right where this needs to be.
Disciplined inner spiritual ear will be disciplined to the point where it won't hear negative.
Yes.
Won't hear.
Yes.
I heard the economists on television are talking about the economy and what the economy is based on. And right away that hymn came to my mind. On Christ the solid rock I stand.
I stand on solid rock. That's right.
The economy is not out there. I know that there's only one economy.
Right
and that's
here.
The economy of thought.
Right here.
As a man thinks,
You broke?
So is he.
You right here.
Now, before
Because they can't
we
stop
do
you from
some
being
more
rich.
work with Andrew,
But you
as we
can.
have stood up to do, I want to probe you some more.
You
Some
can
people
stop
come and
yourself
say,
from
"No, I
being
want
all
Reverend
that you
Ike
want to
to
be."
give me a reading." And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm helping you to read yourself.
Yes.
How many of you say any of those little negative jokes about
How many of
yourself?
you guys
Come
say
on,
that
let's
shit
get
to
there,
yourself?
get them. Never say negative jokes about yourself.
Stop
Don't do
doing it.
I've got news for you. The subconscious mind does not take a joke.
At all.
And it catches everything.
Ain't shit funny to it.
That's why you're not to say, "Oh, I'm so stupid.
Don't do it.
Forgetful."
Don't do it.
When your weaknesses come up, when your mistakes face you, when your failures are suggested to you, shout them down with this word. This is Andrew. This is the strength discipline of your mind. I am strong in the Lord and in the power of his might. Come on, shout it.
I am strong in the Lord and in the power of his might.
Say it again loudly, more loudly.
I am strong in God
Lord
and in the power of his might.
of his might. We're going to go around and around and around and around on what I'm about to repeat to you again. The scripture says, "I am God, and there is none beside me." Repeat that.
I am.
I
am God, and there is none beside me.
And you see, whatever you add to "I am," you become, because "I am" is God.
Yes.
If you say "I am strong," you become what?
Strong. But if you say you weak, you'll become that shit too.
I am strong. Whatever you
what are you saying?
I am is God.
I am is God.
Spirit, supreme being, whatever you want to call it.
In your face, master.
Speaking, is behind a mask. A mask of verbalization.
Yes.
A mask of symbols.
Yes.
But when you peel away all of the various masks, even the Lord Jesus Christ in the flesh was God's mask.
Yep.
Because you see, God itself was behind that mask of flesh.
Yes, it was.
Now bring it much closer. Maybe you aren't ready. Hold on yet.
Hold on to your britches.
Behind the mask of your flesh.
Who's behind your mask?
All right.
Who is behind your mask?
Behind your pretty face, or your black face, or your white face?
Who you think it is?
Your brown face, or your red face?
Who you think it is?
I am the mask that God wears.
Yes.
As he moves through time and space.
Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Wow.
Repeat after me.
Wow.
I am the mask.
I am the mask.
Which God wears.
Which God wears.
As he moves through time and space.
As he moves through time and space.
But now let's unmask God. Let's take the mask off. That's why I laugh when the preachers talk about Jesus. And they never get behind the mask.
They don't get behind the right face.
See, in this teaching and in this series, we're getting behind God's mask.
Yes.
All right. We're learning the story within the story.
Yes. Yes. Learn the story behind the story. Now we're talking about James.
Of right judgment is the subject that we're dealing with at this time. And of course, I want to make this personal. I want each of us to make this personal.
This is personal to you.
In abstracts.
No.
So say to yourself, developing my power of right judgment.
Developing my power of right judgment.
In this particular session, we are studying James, son of Zebedee, the third disciple of Jesus, or the third discipline the third attribute
of the mind.
mastermind.
That's right. Let's get that mind together.
That James represents a faculty of your being, a faculty, an attribute of your mind. James, the third disciple of Jesus, represents the quality or faculty of mind called judgment, right judgment,
right
wisdom.
Judgment.
And James,
it's time for you to judge yourself right.
Faculty of judgment must be disciplined. You must raise James of the faculty of judgment to discipleship. You must raise James to discipleship.
Thank you, honey.
By disciplining James or your faculty of judgment.
I'm not an uncle. I'm an auntie,
not
boo-boo.
According to appearances, but rather to judge.
What's these big ass titties I got on my face? These are big ass titties right here, dog. And you gonna say, "Unc"? The fuck?
The 7th chapter and the 24th.
You don't see? You don't see it? Okay.
Judge not according to appearance, but rather judge righteous judgment.
Auntie.
Now it's a very interesting thing.
Use the right terms. Auntie.
Justice, which is synonymous. I'm sure every one of you have seen a statue of justice with the scales. And have you ever noticed that justice is blindfolded? Once you begin to study this esoteric science, you will see that there's esoteric science in everything. You'd be surprised to know how much esoteric science is on a dollar bill.
Your 2 seconds still wasn't good enough because you ain't see the big ass earrings in my ear. What you was saying, honey?
But justice is pictured as blindfolded, holding scales in the hand. Why? Because justice must be blindfolded to circumstantial evidence.
That's right.
In a court of law, a righteous judge, a competent judge, will not admit circumstantial evidence.
Nope.
And this is how...
Don't bring circumstantial evidence into your life.
Our mind, our judgment faculty of mind. Not to live by circumstantial evidence.
Alone.
You know why a lot of people fail, a lot of people give up, a lot of people get discouraged and disgusted? Because they look at circumstantial evidence.
Yep.
Who is blind but my servant? Are deaf as my messenger that I sent. The Lord's servant must be blind to circumstantial evidence.
You have to be blind. You have to be blind to the outside world.
Blind to the facts and figures of how many people are out of work, and I guess it
don't worry about their stats.
Out of work, or I don't guess I can get a job because I see that unemployment is 8% or 9% or whatever.
They have to tell
there
you.
Are certain things
you don't see shit.
Must see, and there are certain things that the Lord's servant must be blind to.
Yep.
The Lord's servant must say, "I will lift up mine eyes."
That's right.
Unto the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made
the Lord.
And the Lord's servant must see that his good does not depend upon circumstances. This is how the Lord's servant must judge. The Lord's servant must judge according to law, according to the equity of divine law. The actuary table that shows the different ages and how competent or incompetent you're supposed to be at a certain age, and how long you may be expected to live.
Camera number 3.
According to whether you're a man or a woman or a certain race or a certain profession. But the Lord's servant does not judge according to any of the standards of judgment of the world.
Mm-hmm.
The Lord's servant must not judge himself
Don't do
or
it.
anybody else according to the standards of the judgment of the world. The Lord's servant is to be blindfolded to that.
Yep.
Again from Isaiah.
Because I'm
Who
blind
is
to the fact.
blind but my servant? Again, I have to remind you of what I told you before in our esoteric study, that sometimes the same word has an opposite meaning in the Bible. In one case, to be blind is a terrible thing. Is that correct?
That's right.
In most cases in the Bible, to be blind means
It's
you
a
don't see
good
the
damn
truth.
thing.
In this case, to be blind means you don't see error. This is why we have to learn how to rightly divide the word of truth.
That's right.
And you cannot be a fundamentalist and understand the Bible correctly. Because if you're going to be a strict fundamentalist and it says, who is blind but my servant, you may go somewhere and put your eyes out and say, well, the Lord said for me to be blind.
That's right.
But this means that the Lord's servant is what? Blind to error. Blind
like justice.
to negatives. Blind
just
to
like
the
justice.
judgments of the world.
That's
blind
right.
to statistics. I mean,
blind like
holiday
justice.
And the forecast is that so many people are going to die on the highway. That's not for me. And I got something else to tell you also. You remember when man was turned out of the Garden of Eden and the edict was made, by the sweat of your brow shall you eat bread?
Yep.
That's for natural man. That's not for spiritual man.
That's right.
And some of you haven't understood that yet, and your brow is just pouring sweat, blood, and tears.
Just beat it.
It's
Just
the
wipe
carnal
it.
man. It's
That's
the
right.
man that does not know I am.
Yes.
It is the man who does not know consciousness.
That's
the
right.
man who does not know
Jazz.
awareness of being is God that lives by the sweat of his brow. But the Lord's servant, or the law's servant, the man who serves the law, the man who serves divine principle, the man who understands divine principle, the man who lives by divine principle, has infinite God, infinite good as his source. And you see, this is the one thing that we must come to in all of our studies. We must come to understand that spirit is our source, that consciousness is our source. And we must judge according to this. Well, this is righteous judgment.
Yep,
So
you got one source. Use it.
There is want, lack, or limitation in the world. Don't judge yourself by it, and don't judge other people by it.
Don't do it.
Judge, I am. Judge, God to be your source.
Yes, you can.
You got to discipline James.
Fuck,
of this judgment
you and Gus.
faculty of your mind.
I'm still supposed to give y'all reading from your birthday.
According to the standards of the world. One of my favorite scriptures in the whole Bible, perhaps it is my number one favorite scripture, is from the pen of St. Paul.
You fucking Pisces, always on time.
Conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewal of your mind.
Yes.
That's why I just laughed. A certain minister in California was written up in the newspaper, and they missed and said that, well, sounds
we're going to show up when we show up.
Is what Reverend Ike was talking about.
Because we never late. We always on time.
No, he said. The fact that I teach prosperity and Reverend Ike teaches prosperity is not significant. Because Reverend Ike teaches science of mind, and that is not the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Rachel, we're going to have to add you to the list, huh?
What in the world are you going to do with the scripture? Be not conformed to this world, but be you transformed by the renewing of your mind. You find mind from one end of the Bible to the other.
It surely is.
And that is just as much the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Y'all come in laughing. Hey, Grand Rising, everybody. Grand Rising. All my beautiful birthday people, all my Pisces season. Ooh, y'all still in it. Now we're in Aries season. So I want to say hello to all my Aries. Happy birthday. Happy birth strong. Thank you, God, that all of you guys are here. Here's the thing. I want you guys today, right? He is risen, as they say. So today, it's time for you to rise. It's time for you to take your power back. Take your power back from all the circumstances, all the things, and start to get yourself into a place of what they call right judgment. Get yourself into the place of developing your right judgment. And here's how you develop right judgment. Stop talking shit about yourself. You want to develop right judgment in your life? You want to change your life. You want to flow. You want to grow. You want to get your stuff together. You want to do this thing and do it big. You want to do it big Willie style. Then the first place that you have to come and apologize. And I need all of you guys to apologize to yourselves right now. For every single one of you who talk shit. For every one of you who called yourself ugly, fat, stupid, disgusting, lazy. For all of you guys who say that you're a procrastinator, you're no good, or I don't care what story it is that you've told yourself. Maybe someone called you a narcissist, controlling, a bully, whatever that energy is. I want you guys to bring it to the surface. And I want you to do this to it. Bye. See you later, honey. Peace be with you. Take care of yourself. Go and do you right somewhere else. But the one thing that you're going to do today in your renewal, in your being risen, because you are being risen as Christ, you're being risen in the same element. See, here's the thing. We've done all these rituals. We've done all these things in the name of one. In the name of one. But Jesus came to do it for all. Not himself. He didn't come to do it for himself. That's why even Jesus is confused by y'all. Even Jesus is like, what the fuck y'all doing? So wait a minute. I came here to preach the gospel. I came here to show you who you are. I told you that by the power of I am, that you would be the way, the truth, and the light. All you had to do was claim it. I told you, do what I do. I showed you that if you do what I do, then you will find yourself in the power and the glory and the love, and you will be shining. Just like Christ did, just like Buddha did, just like all of them did. Every prophet, every guide, every single one that came. And it's time for us to get into right judgment with ourselves. Because when you get into right judgment with you, then you will start to see the perfection in you. Hey, Jessica. Then you'll start to see the perfection in you. You'll start to see the love abounding in you. And then you won't be sitting down here talking shit no more. You will not be sitting here talking garbage about yourself no more. You damn sure won't want to call yourself broke, lazy. You won't want to call yourself those things anymore. And when you stop beating up on you, guess who you stop beating up on? When you stop picking on you, talking shit to you, treating you badly, when you stop second guessing yourself, when you stop putting yourself on the back burner, when you actually stop doing all the things that's what's holding you back right now, by the way. Your thought, your words, and your actions towards yourself is either propelling you forward or pushing you the fuck back. What side of the coin are you picking up right now? Are you picking up our Father who art in heaven? Or are you picking up the fact that Jesus was the only one and everything he said to you about you was false? No, 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 no. Only Jesus could walk on water. Only Jesus can clear his mind. Only Jesus can do it. No, 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 no. No, you guys keep leaving yourselves out of the story. You guys keep leaving yourself out. And you're focused more on his story. See that? You see that play on those words? You guys are focused more on his story, history, then you guys are focused on what you're being told right now. And what you're being told right now is elevate, shift, transform, love yourself, do what Christ did. And look how beautiful Christ was, and they still hung him up on the cross. I need you guys to understand the diabolicalness of the human mind. I need you to know that your adversaries will disagree with you. I need you to know when you start talking nice about yourself, there's somebody that's going to be like, what the fuck are you doing? Who do you think you are talking nice about yourself? We called you a narcissist. We called you controlling, a bully. We called you an asshole. We called you all kinds of things. We called you a whore. And you walking around like you some saint? You did all of that, and you want to act like you could change your life? You want to act like you allowed to elevate? You allowed to transition? You allowed to shift? You really think you allowed? But Jesus said you are. The power of I am in your mouth. The power of I am in your spirit says you are. It's time to put right judgment on you. It's time to put right words on you. God is not disgusted by you in no form or fashion. God don't see you as less than, otherwise you wouldn't be here. And even the wickedest, vilest, most nasty thing that you've done, when you forgive yourself, when you forgive yourself, that's when you'll be able to move forward. And you would think, oh no, but look at them and they still doing it. And a lot of them are in a state of unlove, unforgiveness, distrust. They're in those elements. That's why they're doing what they do. But it's time for you to stop looking at the day. It's time for you to stop looking at the them. It's time for you to stop looking outside and take some responsibility of the power and the just this divine being that is within you. And you have to get to a place of understanding right judgment. Talk to me nice. Stop talking shit about yourself. I was talking to an ex of mine, and the first thing he said, he started calling himself dumb. And I was like, that's where our fucking problems came in. That's where our problems came in. You keep talking shit about yourself. You keep calling yourself dumb. Well, no wonder why you keep doing what? Dumb shit. Whatever I say I am, I become. If I say I'm good, my soul is going to work on that. If I say I'm bad, cross that out. Thank you, God, for my goodness. Then guess what? Your life is going to involve that plan. Whatever you say you are, it is time for you to judge yourself correctly. Because here's the thing. Every time you point a finger out there at anybody, how many's coming back at you, class? How many's coming back at y'all? We determined this already. There's 3, and that 3 is who? Y-O-U. It always comes back to you. So even the finger that you're pointing, talking about, oh, what a wicked person, oh, what a nasty person, oh, what it is, oh, what it that. It's always fucking checking you. Because why are you seeing that nastiness? Why are you seeing that disgust? Why are you seeing that violence? Why is your eyes laying upon it? The only reason why your eyes can lay upon it is because it's in you. It's in you one way or another, whether you were the giver or the taker of it. Otherwise, you would not see it. You would not even manifest that in your realm if that wasn't you. So before you go pointing fingers, Before you spend your time breaking someone else down, check yourself. Because if you don't check yourself, you'll wreck yourself. And you'll wreck yourself by pointing fingers and pointing fingers and pointing fingers. But I want you to know, every time you point, you're bringing it right back to you. It always, always, always comes back to you. Who you see yourself as, who you speak of yourself as, and what journey you walking in this skin with. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, you ain't on no fucking spiritual journey. You ain't looking for God. You don't have to look for him. You don't have to discover him. You don't have to fucking go up on the mountain in the seas. You don't got to go nowhere to find this thing. All you have to do is recognize you. Recognize your breath. Recognize your power. Recognize your mind. Recognize who you are, and you found God already. You're not, like I said, on a spiritual journey. You're a spirit already. You already are. You already everything that you're looking for. Everything that you're looking for, you already are. And when you take the initiative to just even say those words, I am all that I am. I am all that I need to be. I am. When you use the power of those words correctly, I've been telling people for the last year, I'm taking over the world. And you know what I'm doing? Taking this fucker over. One stream at a time, one video at a time, one conversation at a time. But I'm taking it over in the most beautiful ways. Sharing love, sharing growth, sharing healing. You see what I'm saying, Jessica? I got a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I know I got people that can vote for me. I know. I have people right now asking me if I could run their country. Yo, you think you could just come and run our shit? Because we like you. We vote for you. And I trust that as I open my mouth and I speak, everything is aligning up perfectly. And this is where you have to understand. This is why I say it to you in this way. I don't care what's happening in your life right now. I don't care what the circumstance is. I don't care who did what, when, where, or how. I do not care. Wow, Tasha, you don't care? You don't got no empathy. You don't got no feelings. But I was abused. I was beaten. I was taken advantage of. What do you mean you don't care? I don't give a fuck about that. You know why I don't care about it? Because it doesn't deserve any more of your power. And if I feed into it with you, then we giving it more power, and we over giving shit power that we no longer need to serve. You are no longer a victim. If you're doing it right now, and you've been doing it, and you're repeating the cycle, you're not a victim. You are a volunteer to some fuckery, but you're not a victim. If you still keep calling yourself stupid every day, but you know you're not a victim. You're a volunteer to stupidity. As stupid is, as stupid does. And so, whatever you are putting on your back right now, whatever you are giving to yourself right now, whatever story you're playing out right now, you created that. You created the actors, you created the directors, you created everybody. So don't blame your husband, it's you. Don't blame your wife, it's you. Don't blame your kids, it's you. Don't blame your parents, guess what? It's you. Don't blame your government. You know why? Because it's you. Don't blame the economy and the recession and the depression and your car and your job and your home and it's the weather and don't blame none of it. Because it's all you. And It's very hard for some people to understand that truth. It is. It is a very overwhelming truth to have to face. But when you start to face that truth and you start to face who you are, you start to face your own behaviors. You start to face that ukmuk that sits inside your soul, that vile shit in your brain that you think only you are privy to. You think you all up in here by yourself, but I'm telling you, you're not. And every ounce of that energy is being played out in your life right now. You're not waiting for this shit to happen. It's happening right now. What you said 5 minutes ago, guess what it's gonna do? It's definitely gonna show the fuck up. And it's going to keep showing up, and it's going to keep showing up. And so you want to, right now, you don't want it to show up fucked up no more. You want to no longer be a victim. You no longer want to be stupid, or you no longer, then just stop. Stop right here, right now, in this very moment, just stop. That's all you got to do. Just stop. Just stop giving it power. Stop feeding it. That's why I keep saying to y'all, I don't give a fuck what's going on right now. I don't care if you feel like you're in hell right now. In the clap of a second, you could be opening the doors to heaven. But you have to change your mindset. You can't keep giving darkness power. You can't keep giving your circumstances power. You're talking about it. You're sharing it. You're making videos about it. You're sharing it with the world. You're writing it down in your journal. You're fucking putting it on your calendar because you're saying every day is like this. So you're putting it all in your energy field, and then you mad at the world. Don't be mad at the world. Forgive yourself. Because I don't even want you to be mad at you. I want you to start to forgive yourself. I want you to start healing this energy so that way you can move forward, so that you can start to feel your empowerment, so that you can start to know that you are a gift from God. But if you are not willing to know that, then I need you to stop blaming anybody. I need you to stop blaming God, stop blaming the outside world, stop even blaming the devil. The devil ain't your problem. I just want to let y'all know that. He ain't your problem either. Because anything that you give your power to is energizing. And who gives your power? You. You're the one that has to give it. You're the one that has to put it in someone's hands. You're the one that has to do that. Eternity to 285. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much. You are the one that has to do it. You're the one that has to give them your power by saying, oh, you better than me. Oh, you prettier than me. Oh, you taller, you smarter, you this, you that. You have to give it power. And it is time for you to take it back. It is time for you to judge yourself right, see yourself right. And what's our line in this room, ladies and gentlemen? What's our line over here? Talk to me nice. It's time for you to talk to yourself nice. It's your soul that's crying this message out to you. Every single one of you that's here right now, your soul is screaming at you. Please, honey bun, please love me. Love me. Love me a little bit. Stop calling me these negative names. Stop doing me dirty. Act like you like me. And I will show you how much I love you back. What's standing in between you and your very life that you want right now is you. And me and Ike, we just come here to lift the veils of your life so that you no longer have to feel subjugated to lack, to I don't knows, to hoping and wishing and trying and maybes. to casting spells on yourselves. We here so that you can be here. We're here so you can be here. So that you can get what you deserve, beloved. This energy said, go forth and prosper. Go forth and prosper. That wasn't just in finances. That was go forth and prosper. That means multiply your ass off. Jody, hey honey, welcome. Multiply your ass off. And I want y'all to know y'all multiplying anyway. But could you multiply the good stuff though? You are your own cast spell. You're your own spell caster. You're your own best life. You're your own worst life. You are heaven or hell. Where do you want to be? Grand Rising Linda. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? How do you want to be? The only way that you can do this is by you taking the steps. See? Look. See when I pointed me? See when I pointed me? What's being pointed at the world? What's being pointed at the world? Every time I point at me, I'm reflecting that energy back to the world. Remember, if you're pointing it to the world and it's coming back to you, when you're pointing it to yourself, that energy is going out to the world. So every time you look at you, that energy is going back to the world. Look at it. Yeah. I never reversed the finger before on y'all, huh? I didn't reverse the finger on y'all. I just been like you and you and you. But look, when you point it towards you, look at the energy that you're putting out to the world. So that means that the world is reflecting back at you 3 times you. The same way when you point at the world, you were reflecting 3 times you. Do you see how that power goes? So I want you guys that when you point this finger today, you're like, you beautiful, you wonderful, you special. All of you deserve to be here. Every single one of you is a divine light. I want when you point that finger today, that you pointing the right stuff back to yourself. And when you talking to yourself today, you putting the right shit out in the world. I don't want you pointing the finger at yourself and calling yourself stupid and dumb and ugly and fat and disgusting, because that's going out into the world. So when I call you big back, you can't be mad at me, because you's the one that was telling yourself you had the big back. I was just agreeing. I need you guys to get that. Know your power of right judgment. Know the way that you judge yourself and the way you judge your world. That's why your life is exactly the way it is right now. So if you don't like the way your life is right now, then please change your judging. Remember, justice is blind. So she don't give a fuck if you're blue, black, green. She don't care if you're tall, fat, skinny. She don't care if she don't care what you look like. She don't care if you're orange. She don't care. She don't care if you got hair, no hair, if you got a big nose, no nose. She don't care. She's blind. Which means that everything that you do, she must give back to you. So you guys want a little justice in your life? Make sure that you're doing the right thing with you. Put right judgment on you. Talk to me fucking nice. That's all your soul wants you to do. Talk to me nice. Rancho. And when you guys start talking to you right, your discipline and that disciple within you starts to move right, starts to shift right. When I stop talking shit about everybody, I realized just how much shit I used to talk about myself. When I had to fight taking it off of you, I realized how much I was putting back on me. Judge right. All right, let's get into the next disciple.
I've got news for you. Man,
And that's John.
You were created from God's
Let's go,
perfect
Johnny boy.
idea. Do you know that you came forth from God's perfect idea? You may have messed up along the way, but you came from perfection. Now, you see, this business of love
came
also,
from perfection.
Many times we were taught that this love business was loving everybody else. But let me tell you where this business of loving has to begin. This business of loving has to begin with loving yourself correctly. Now, don't tell me that you can love somebody else correctly if you don't love yourself correctly. The Master Jesus said again, you shall love your neighbor as yourself. And I wouldn't
Me
want
and Ike is a
some people to
dual
love me
package.
as they love themselves. Because I see some people
We a
treat
dual
themselves
package.
so
We a
bad.
dual package.
I don't want everybody to love me as
Ike
they
is
love
trying to get me to
themselves.
lead this thing, and I'm
So
like,
then that
calm down,
question
Ike.
presupposes that you, first of all, love yourself positively and correctly. You have to love yourself not from the ego point of view. When I say love and self-confidence, I'm not talking about ego tripping. Maybe that's how some of you got that. You thought I was talking about ego tripping. No, I'm talking about loving the God in you. Loving your divine self. Loving the Christ in you.
Yep.
And when you love yourself divinely and love yourself correctly, then you're fit to love somebody else. Let me
Because you're fit to love yourself.
into marriage for just a moment here.
New beginnings.
It is required that two people first of all
We are
love
risen,
themselves
folks.
correctly.
We
A
are
very
risen.
jealous wife does not love herself correctly. Same for you guys. Wherever there is jealousy, there is a basic lack of self-love and self-confidence. I knew it, man.
I ain't jealous of fucking nobody.
He would go to work or leave the house in the morning. He would break some bushes from the side of the road and wipe out the tracks of his car. And when he got back home in the evening, while he came up that driveway, he would look in the driveway. And if there were some other tracks in that road, his wife had some explaining to do.
What?
And I want to repeat again because
his wife better watch out.
Marriage and in many different ways. You would be surprised how many sociological and psychological problems are based upon a lack of proper self-love.
Ooh.
People treat themselves badly because they don't love themselves correctly.
Yep.
People neglect themselves because they don't love themselves correctly. But you also love yourself. You have to love the talents that God gave you so much that you get busy and develop them. You have to love you. I went to a concert of the Boys Choir of Harlem, and it was so nice to see those young fellows. Some were perhaps not even 10 years of age, into the early teens. See them singing and performing and developing their talent. You see, that's another thing. You know, you can't really do much for yourself or anybody else unless you love yourself correctly. And when you love yourself, you see your talent. And you find ways of developing yourself. And developing talent and serving mankind. And I have to keep talking about this ego trip because you got to be careful about that. You got to keep it in balance. To love yourself does not mean to think I'm better than everybody else.
That's not what it means.
Something else. A person
that's when you realize
better than somebody else. That is really nothing but a cover-up for an inferiority complex.
Yep.
Are we disciplined?
Whenever you are comparing yourself to anybody and saying, oh, look, I'm moving faster than them, I'm better than them, I have more than them. Anytime you compare yourself to anybody else and you break them down in the name of your elevation, you don't really love yourself. Because when you truly, truly love yourself, you will be progressively wanting everybody to elevate. You would want everybody to be in the same space as you. You would not be looking at anybody else and saying, oh, look how far I come, holier than thou. No, you're not going to do that. When you truly, truly become in alignment with who you are, you start to preserve everybody. You start to love on everybody. You start to pour into people in a way that you didn't even know was possible. How you think I can sit down here 3 hours a fucking day and pour into y'all? I ain't like y'all before. I ain't like y'all. Humanity was like, man, fuck the world. Don't ask me for shit. Yo, when I tell you, man, I was like, no, I'm not doing it. I ain't giving them nothing. I'm not helping. I ain't doing shit. But here I am. Because the more I understand the power of I am, even the littlest things, even the things that I know I'm right about, even the things that I'm telling myself that, no, I shouldn't do this or I shouldn't do that because I don't want to be this or I don't want to be that, I still have to change my mind. I'm constantly having to change my mind and recognize my own behavior, recognize what keeps money away, recognize what keeps love away. When you start to recognize about yourself the little things, for me it's pulling myself back. I'm constantly in a state of pulling myself back. But whenever I pull myself back, that means I'm no longer moving forward. So I'm learning how to release that energy. And I'm not just doing it for me, I'm making sure that I don't hold nobody back with me. Which means whatever ropes I had around your neck all these years, that I was holding you and dragging you along in my pain. Oh, you abuser fucker. I'm dragging you along with this abuse for 20, 30 years. You've been dragging along in my abuse. I've had a noose around your neck dragging you because you did me something 2 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And I've just been dragging your ass. That's why they talk about the crab in the bucket. I get it. God, look how God be giving us epiphanies. The crab in the bucket ain't got nothing to do with right now. Anytime you try to get out the bucket and the crab pull you back in, that's the fucking past. I get the message now, God. I get the message now. The crab in the bucket syndrome was the fact that that rope is the bullshit that you got tied to some shit. So that pain is what's keeping you from coming out the bucket. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Do y'all get what I just said right there? The pain that you are experiencing in your life is your crab in your bucket. The lack is the crab in the bucket. All of it is the crabs in the bucket that every time you try to get out the bucket, they keep pulling you back in. Ooh, Robin, I'm telling you. Because we're thinking about the crabs in the bucket like people. I've always put that analogy to people pulling you down, people pulling you down. Can't nobody pull you the fuck back in the bucket? The only thing that's in the bucket is you. I love God. And I love the epiphanies that we get as we talk every day. Y'all don't even understand how much I learn from you by communicating to you, by you guys' spirits being so open and so ready for the higher truth, for the depths of truth, for getting in the nitty gritty of the shit that revelations can't help but pour out through this. And we are the crabs in our bucket. How full is your bucket, baby? How much crabs do you have in the bucket? I want you guys to ask yourself right now, how many crabs do I have in my bucket? Put it in the chat. When I tell y'all to put it in the chat, I'm putting it in the chat too. How many crabs are holding me in my bucket? And where the fuck is the question mark, boy? Question mark. That is what I want to know. I asking all your big questions this morning. How many crabs are you holding in your bucket? Tasha, how many crabs are you still holding in your bucket? Ask that question to yourself and let the shit come up. Right now in your mind, I know shit is coming up right now as I'm talking to you. I know some stuff done came up. The more this is your question. We have risen today. How many crabs am I holding in my bucket? How many crabs are holding me? What are you doing to yourself? How many crabs are holding me in my bucket, y'all? And then I want you to release those crabs. Release the crabs. I want us to be like those crabs that evolve. You ever seen the crabs that evolve, y'all? The ones that they all line up in a row and they go from shell to shell to shell, the biggest to the smallest. And if you late, you might be stuck with your shell. If you late, you may not get a chance to evolve. If you take too much lengthy time, you won't get that evolution. Yes, the hermit crab, that's right. They swap shells. They don't keep themselves in a bucket. They swap shells. So when I'm finished with my shell, and if this shell now fits you, you can have it. You can now have that beautiful shell. Yes, and this is why you're not supposed to take them off the beaches. You're literally not supposed to take those crabs off the beaches. Because those crabs have a different purpose. They're about evolution. So you have crabs that keep you in a bucket, and you have crabs, and they will make a home out of anything. You ever seen the ones that make homes out of anything with a hole? They'll make a home out of it. Sometimes they don't get a shell. But that's what we're evolving to, guys. We're evolving to the hermit crab. We're evolving to that crab that evolve. As they evolve, we gonna switch out. Robin, that shell ain't fitting you no more. So you're gonna leave that behind, and you're gonna elevate to a new shell. Jessica, you elevating to a new shell. Eternity, new shell. Linda, new shell. We all jumping in new shell. Rachel, new shell. Because each one of us is evolving every day. So the shell that may not have fit Robin no more is fitting Rachel right now. The shell that was not fitting Jessica is now fitting Linda. But guess what? As we swap out our shells, baby, as we swap out them shells, each one of us is elevating to a new shell. And the knowledge, and this is why the swap out, because I made that house nice and comfortable. I was cleaning it. I was making sure that it was good. I left you with a fully furnished, beautiful house. I didn't leave you in rags and disgust. I didn't leave you. I left you a beautiful home to walk into. And you a new occupant of a new house. Ain't it pretty? And I'm gonna tell you right now, we ain't going to dilapidated. We're not going to broke down. We left those homes alone. Those ones are sitting on the beach empty because don't nobody want them shits. We've all done elevated past that. Those are the ones they could take home. Those are the empty shells that you see on the beach with the big holes in it and the deformities. We no longer need those. Y'all could use those as decorations. What we're evolving into is something way more powerful. And it's time that whatever that you have in that bucket, whatever you have in that bucket right now, cast it out. You got lack in that bucket, let that bitch go. You think you dumb, stupid, fat, ugly, skinny, whatever it is that you feel is limiting you. Because guess what? Being fat, some people like that. Some people don't want to be skinny. I have a girlfriend that she been trying to figure out how to gain some weight her whole fucking life. She wears 3 and 4 leggings underneath her pants to look like she got a regular, as she ain't anorexic. Or when I tell you that fucker could put back a truck full of food. She could eat. You want to do everything else but feed this heifer. You can give her anything else. Give her $1 million, but don't act like you feeding her for a year because it's gonna cost you more than that. And yet, she wants to gain weight. So kick whatever that, kick over the fucking bucket. Kick the bucket. Yes, they've been telling you. They've been telling you. You thinking kick the bucket just meant, oh, he kicked the bucket, so he died. No. When they say kick the bucket, that means that everything in that bucket is no longer yours to hold on to you. All right, y'all, we're going to say this right now. We're going to say it right now. We're kicking the bucket out the way. We are kicking the bucket out of the way. Hey, we are kicking the bucket out of the way. So today we all kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. I want y'all using your foot. Cause let's do that. We're going to do it together. Kick the bucket. Let me see if y'all can see me. Let me see. Let me get in a position y'all can see me. I'm kicking the bucket. Can y'all see me kicking the bucket? I'm kicking the kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. Come on, y'all. Physically do it. Kick the fucking bucket. Kick that fucking bucket. We playing pitch right now. We're getting rid of the bucket. We no longer need the bucket. The bucket is getting out the way. What we doing? We kicking the bucket out of our way today. We getting the bucket out of the way. We no longer need the bucket. You see a little ghost leg? It was kicking his little butt off too. We kicking it out of our way. We're getting rid of all the crabs. We're getting rid of all of that. Now we hermit crabs. Now we elevating. Now you see? You know why, baby? Because we release it. We just kick that bucket and watch the energy that's going to release from y'all today. You release something big right now. Just the thought, just the idea in our minds, because you're seeing yourself kicking this bucket in your mind. You're seeing the bucket being full. Some of y'all seen your bucket full. Some of y'all seen your bucket half empty. Some of y'all only had like maybe 5 or 6 crabs in the bucket. Some of y'all had like 3, 4 buckets y'all was kicking over just now. But your mind was seeing you release that energy. It was seeing you kick over those buckets. Because this is why you ask the questions. This is why I ask you to write it down. This is why I ask, because it has to acclimate in your spirit. You got to ask yourself, what am I doing with myself? And then when you start to get in tune with that now, hey, kick the fucking bucket out the way, honey. Get that energy out of your life. You no longer need it. We are elevating, and we are part of the hermit crab family. The shell you no longer need fits her just fine. So you gonna give up that shell. Ain't even no argument. We lining up, y'all. We lining up sharing shells. That's why when I see y'all talking to each other in the chat, that shell shifting. We shell shifting in this bitch. We are what they call shell shifters. Oh, look, y'all, we done came up with some new shit. What? We shell shifters. We shifting shells in here. So today I want you to find out what the fuck is in your bucket. What is creating this lack, this mental drawback, that depression, that anxiety, all of that. Whatever that is, put it in the bucket and then kick it over. Get rid of the bucket because you no longer need it in your life. You no longer need this energy to flow for you no longer. Get rid of it. All the crabs in that bucket, let them be free. So whoever you've had tied to that rope to make sure to keep you down, let it go. Let the rope go. Let go. Let go of that abuse. Whoever abused me in my past, guess what? I forgive them. I forgive all of those people. I could be in the room with anybody now. I know you used to abuse me. I know you, but you can't no more. I gave you the power then. You don't fucking have it anymore. You had the power then. I gave it to you at one point. Yeah, you had the power. You did. And when you left, I got the power back. I got my power back. And guess what? You can't ever get it again. Take your power back. I can stand in the room with anybody. I can stand in the room with someone who has lied on me, abused me, beat me, kicked me, punched me. I can still stand in the room with you. And people will say, Tasha, how? Because I took my power back. I took mine back. If I kept on giving you that, then you would be that crab in that bucket and, oh, well, I was sexually abused. Okay. Yeah, you were. You were. I know. Now what? Let go of the rope. Let go of that fucking rope. Let go of the rope. That's all you guys have to do is just let go of the rope. And you know what? As I'm thinking, as I'm talking to y'all, I have a vision of someone in my mind. It's this young girl. She's only about 25, 26 years old. From that show, the show Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. It's a young girl, Michaela. Beautiful, beautiful soul. But she was so violently abused in her life that her relationship with her husband is breaking up. Her relationship with herself is breaking up. Because she just can't let it go. She can't forgive herself. And all she has to do is just let go of the rope. All you have to do is take your power back. She's come down to the point where her skin flares up because she's trying to run away from that skin of hers. You know when you're trying to come out of your skin? That's when hives and all of these things come up because you're trying to come out the very thing that is allowing you to breathe, allowing you to be. And when you're trying to come out, because I was allergic to my own, I couldn't do this. At one point, if my skin contacted my skin, it would start to bump up. It would start to itch. I could not touch skin to skin on my own body. Imagine you can't even touch yourself. And when you hate yourself, when you truly hate yourself because of all the shit that you've absorbed, because of all your pain, because of all the stuff, when you absorb that into your spirit, you're absorbing it into your skin, into your cells. Yes, you will get to the point where you have so much self-hate, you will not even be able to touch your own self. And when I tell you, I can stand in the room with anybody now. Because I know that I gave you that power. I gave you that power. And I gave you that power because I've been walking around with you all this time. I give you back your shame. You put your fucking shame on me and I've been walking around with it like a cloak. I give it back. I give you back your shame. I give you back your abuse. I give you back your hardships. I give you back your lack. I give it the fuck back. I give you back your fucking fear that you tried to put on me. I give it to you back. I return to fucking sender. You deal with your shit. You deal with it. I refuse to carry it any further. And I need you guys. If we talking, if we doing it like Jesus did it, if we doing anything like God said, if we doing anything right, then we have to fucking give them back their stuff. God said, let vengeance be mine. So you give them back that stuff. Give it back. Because guess what? When they gave you that shame, they were in shame. And it's funny. I was thinking about a person that abused me when I was a little girl. And his name just popped right up into the chat. Right as I was thinking about him, his name popped up into the chat. And the beautiful thing about it is that that's not one of my guides. Huh? That is not one of my guides, y'all. Because he passed away 7 days after he scared my grandfather to death in my arms. 7 days after to the day, he was gone. And he didn't show up until I was maybe about 32 years old. Look at that, the number 5. And he was abusing me when I was 5. And he came when I was about 32. And he said, please let me help you. I want to help you. I took so much from you that I need to help you. So here's the thing. I was carrying it around. The man had been dead for so long. It had been almost 30 years. He was already gone. But I didn't even remember that he had passed 7 days after. I didn't remember because he was still alive in my mind. He was still alive. He still had all the power. And I just kept on feeding him and giving it to him and giving it to him. Every time I was using it as a badge, as a weapon. Oh, I was abused and I was this and I was that. So yes, this is why I behaved the way I behave. And this is why I walk the way I walk. And this is why I do what I do. And I gave all my power. I gave so much of my power to those things. And I took it back. And when I took that power back, the very things that were hurting me were the very things that gave me my power. Because I realized, you know what I realized? I realized I'm a fucking force to be reckoned with. Because look how much of hell I have already endured. Look how much of hell, the concept of hell, look how much the concept of hell I had already experienced. I had to get to heaven. Fuck a hell. So I had to take my power back. I had to be able to face every adversary. I had to be able to look at myself and take your fucking shame off of me. That's why I know that young lady off of Secret Lives of Mormon Wives, and they go through a lot, them fucking girls. They are religiously broken because all they know about themselves is that they're just dirty. Broken, dirty, broken, dirty. Take your power back. And I've made her a few videos already. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm invested in this young lady. Why? Because the spirit said so. And I've made her videos. And whenever she puts a video out, I stitch it, I tag it, because I know, sitting right here where I'm at, I can help her wherever the fuck she's at. Because I've been where you are. And even if I didn't deal with the physical exact same things, I dealt with that abuse. And if I could take my power back, I could teach you how to take yours back too. And she's only 25, 26. She has so far to go. And she does not need to carry around. I want you guys, whoever's shame you're carrying around, take it off. Whoever's energy you can't, take it off. Get your power back, folks. This is what it means to get your power back. This is why I tell you guys, hey, look, you got to bring up the stuff. You're going to have to bring up that abuse. You're going to have to bring up that brokenness. You're going to have to bring up the fact that, you know, it was your uncle that stole all your money. So this is why you have problems with family members and men. And this is why you're so insecure about your life. Like, you got to fucking let it out. You got to bring it up. so you can detach from it. You must release whatever this is. Your parents, they didn't do the right job. Let release. You 35 years old and you still talking about your fucking parents? Look, let's be real here. They stopped raising you when you hit 7. I want y'all to know, from the time your child hits 7 years old, you stop raising that fucking person. That person was just living with you. That's all. They were just living with you because they were fully capable to do everything for themselves past that point. You can even get it if you think a 7-year-old can't get a job and do better at the job than even some of y'all 50, 60 years old. Don't get it twisted now. After 7 years old, that child is gonna do what it do. It gonna do what it do. So if you're 35 and you're still blaming your parents, you've been doing that shit 28 years too long. Let go. Let go of the crabs. Let yourself out the fucking bucket. Kick that bitch over. But after today, you're not carrying that shit with you no more. After today, you're not carrying no more of this load with you. Whoever shit it is, give it back. Give it back. Give them back their shame, their lies, their robbery. Give it back. This is not yours to carry no more. Because that's what holds you back from your great health, your love life, your family relationships. That's what's holding you back from your money. That's what's holding your life back right now. What's holding you back is the things that you have in that bucket. Whatever you holding in that bucket, whatever your fucking past is, that's that bucket. And I need you to release it right now. Here we go. I release it. I need caps because I'm doing this big style. I release it. We don't have to know what the it is. We don't have to know what the it is. But whatever it is, here we go. I release it. When? Right now. Enter. That is our affirmation. I release it right now. Whatever it is. I'm not there with you. I'm not in your mind. I'm not in your circumstances. I don't know what you're dealing with. Some of y'all might be homeless right now watching me. Some of y'all might be in the best house right now watching me. Some of y'all might be hungry. Some of y'all might be sitting down there too full. So there's so many circumstances that you could be dealing with. Some of y'all could have just gotten your ass beat up. Some of you could have just beaten someone's ass. Like, there's so many circumstances that you could be dealing with right now that does not serve you. And whatever that is, I release it right now. Whatever your circumstances is it poverty? Are you living in a country right now that there's abuse, there's war, just say it. I release it right now. Just take 1 ounce of your power back. Remember, the mustard seed of faith moves mountains. All we doing is what? Getting our mustard seeds back. I release it right now. You do not have to know what it is. You could just take all the ball of your problems. I release it right now. I release it right now. The more you say it, you're going to feel it in your energy. You're going to feel it right here in your shoulder area. I know you guys are feeling it. The more you're saying it, you're going to feel it right here. Because the burdens, you're going to feel it all around your neck. Some of you guys' back is tight. You're going to feel it releasing off your back. Your upper shoulder, right here, and your back is where you're going to feel the strongest release right now. As you say this, I release it right now. You don't have to walk around with their shame anymore. Remember, the person that abused you, they were feeling shame, And they had to invoke shame in you to get you to be able to do what they do. Yes, Rancho, that's powerful. That means your earthly life getting a balance. I release it right now. And the more you say it, is the more you're going to feel the pinch go away. The more you're going to feel the ease. You're going to be able to take a deep breath without feeling like you're going to choke. You no longer have to walk around with this shit. Is it approval? Some of you guys are just looking for some approval. You just want people to see you and hear you and love you and whatever it is. I don't care what it is. That's why I keep saying, I don't care what it is. I release it right now. We are risen today. We walking in our Christ consciousness today. You said, I've been feeling like I was choking for days. Now you speaking the truth, Rancho. Now you're speaking the truth. You ain't going to choke no more. Because now the words are going to be able to come out your mouth that's going to give you back your power. You just saying, I release it right now, it's going to stop you from choking. Because whatever you've been holding down, that's why you keep choking. Because every time it tries to come up, it's like, you ever think about like when you have a cold and you have mucus and you cough it up, but every time you cough it up, you're supposed to spit it out because the body wants to release it. But then you might swallow that shit back down. You know what the body's going to do? Cough, 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 even more, because now it has double to come up. So that choking, that energy of just feeling so tight, that's because you kept on shoving shit down, Rancho. You was shoving shit down. You ain't got to shove shit down no more, though, partner. You ain't got to shove that shit down no more. And now that you're not shoving it down no more, you know what you got? You know what you got? You got your fucking power back. Now you got your power back, baby. Oh, we are risen today. We are risen today. Jesus ain't got nothing on us. We rising just as high. And I'm grateful that we're doing that finally, because you know what? Jesus has been waiting 2,000 years for you to get here. 2,000 years for you to get here. We are risen. All right, let's get back into our discipline.
Living love. Write this question down. Do I love myself enough correctly? Underline correctly so that you
do
don't
you
go
love
ego
yourself
tripping on
correctly
yourself.
enough?
God gave you something. You ought to love it. God gave you great possibilities. You should love them and develop them. God gave every one of you some kind of talent. You ought to love your talent and develop it.
Yes.
You got a hobby. Some of you, you're sitting on a multi-million-dollar hobby. You better love the possibilities that God gave you. Do something with them. Maybe it's just frying chicken, but look what Colonel Saunders did with it. Everybody who can fry chicken has a multi-million-dollar talent. How many chicken fryers in here? Let me see your hand. Why ain't you rich? Why ain't every one of you a multi-millionaire?
You see?
And let me
because I've been bullshitting.
Off the track, but really not off the track for a moment. To say something about being rich and getting rich. It is impossible for
God gave me an idea and I'm about to use
to
it.
get rich or be rich or to get successful or be successful without in the process making a lot of other people rich and successful. Whether
Thank
they
you,
want
God.
to or not.
God just gave
you
me an
to show
idea,
me
y'all.
one person that ever
thank you,
really
God.
became greatly wealthy materially who did not make a lot of other people wealthy at the same time, whether they wanted to or intended to or not. It happens as an inevitable part of the process. Henry Ford became a billionaire. Look how many people to this very day are millionaires and multimillionaires because of the idea that Henry Ford advanced.
Yep.
How many Ford dealers are multimillionaires?
Yes.
How many people have made millions from Ford's idea?
Yes.
How many people have gotten jobs and have jobs to this very day? Why, Henry Ford literally put the whole world on wheels. He's credited with starting the assembly line concept of manufacture.
Yep.
And you see a lot of people, all they will say is, look at that old rich SOB. You better thank God for the rich SOBs. May there be some more rich SOBs. Because the poor
Because
don't
I'm
hire
one.
nobody.
The
They
poor
own
don't do
factories.
shit.
And yet, in a way, they do too. Because poverty is a multi-billion-dollar business.
Y'all making people
But the
rich
only
by being
people
poor.
who get
Stop.
any money to speak of out of poverty programs are the administrators.
People getting rich off your poverty.
From up there in Washington at the Department of Health
Make
and
that shit make
Welfare
sense, y'all.
and Education.
Make
And they
that
get
shit
big
make
salaries
sense.
there. And they have people on their staff and under them, undersecretaries.
Ay,
They
ay,
get
ay.
big money. And it funnels on
Big
down
money.
until it gets to the vendors, the business people.
Yes.
And boy, those vendors rake it in. Get those big, juicy government contracts. By the time it gets to the poor, it's a few dollars.
Yep.
It's cold food.
Yep.
Stale
Rotten
bread,
food.
and rancid milk sometimes.
Yep.
But to get back on the other end of the coin, thank God for the rich people with great ideas because they enrich us all. And
Yes.
each
Thank you,
one
God.
should come to love himself and love the possibilities and love the talents which God has given to him.
Yes.
So
Thank you,
that
God.
he can use those talents to bless himself and to bless all mankind. I don't think you love yourself enough. Let me hear every one of you say, I love what God is in me.
I love what God is in me.
I love what I am in God.
I love what I am in God.
I
Woo.
love the talents that God gave me.
I love the talents God gave me.
And let me tell you what life is, ladies and gentlemen. Life is a
I
great,
love the talents God gave me. Thank you,
eternal
God.
self-discovery. Life is an unending self-discovery. And I'm going to have
Yes.
you repeat that after me. Life
Life
is an unending self-discovery.
is an unending self-discovery.
And I've got news for you. You see, it doesn't all end when you leave this body. As a matter of fact, throughout all eternity, you're going to be discovering more and more of you.
Yes.
And you must love these infinite possibilities and realities of God in and through and as you. John loves God into expression as man and loves man as the expression of God.
Yes.
I was in meditation when this
Miley, you
statement
coming
came to
together,
me, and I
girl.
want
You
to take a
coming
part of
together,
it because
girl.
it turns me on. John loves God into expression as man. Repeat that.
Now. John loves God into expression as man.
And this is the work of the
Disciple
function
John.
of your being known as the disciple John. You are to love God into expression in you, through you, and as you. Wow.
In you, through you,
So
and
repeat after
as
me.
you.
I am loving God into expression
I am loving God into expression.
in me,
In me,
through me,
through me,
and as me.
and as me.
That is something to think about. This is one way that we may state your eternal mission. Your eternal mission, your purpose
Yes.
throughout eternity is to love
Thank you, Money
God
Games.
into expression. For that
Yes.
beautiful, concise definition of God in 3 words is God is love. Say that with me.
God is love. Look, folk, simple and plain, I don't care what you've done, God still loves you. Period and point blank. God is love. And when you can forgive yourself, when you can release whatever it is and let it go and start to fall in love with you, you will see that that love never left you. you'll see that that love was always surrounding you and that you still have it. But you got to give yourself the grace to be able to wear it again. That's why we kick in the bucket today. That's why we're releasing the things we no longer need. Because it's time for you to understand that what's stopping you from living your fullest life, your best life, the thing that you want to be able to fulfill in this life is literally what? You standing in your own way. And you standing in your way is stopping you from using your natural talents, passions, and interests. Because you're telling yourself you can't because, oh, how am I going to get into the industry? How am I going to do this? Why? Where? Take the questions off and just start to claim, I am running a beautiful, amazing business. I am making money. I am flowing. I am in the best health of my life. I am in the best mental structure of my life. I am clear with the next steps that I need to take. Start to speak that life and that love into you. Stop wasting your power, folks. Your presidents, your leaders, your organizations, your parents, your man, your everything that you keep giving power to has no power that has not been given from you. With the side eye. With the side eye. The only power that has been given to anything outside of you is the power that you have given to it. Take your power back. Start to love you, start to do you right, start to talk to you nice. Watch the difference. Watch the difference.
And of course, this
Now,
lesson represents.
we're talking about Philip. And Philip is the secret of being a prosperous and blissful. I'm not going to say that you be blessed, but that you are a blissful, prosperous man.
Presents Philip, the fifth
Slash
disciple
woman.
of Jesus. Jesus, the God-conscious mind. Jesus,
That's right,
the
baby.
mastermind.
That's right, love goddess. That's right.
And this is one
I
in
am
a
expressing God
series
in me, through me, and as me. Period.
of the study titled Jesus and the 12
Period.
Disciples, representative of you and the 12 disciplines of your mind.
Yes.
Are the 12 attributes, functions, qualities, of faculties of your
what?
mind.
Your mind.
Someone has said also knowledge is
Nobody else's mind but
and
yours.
I want you to notice what Jesus was doing with Philip. Jesus was teaching his disciple Philip. I and my Father are one.
Yes.
If you see the manifestation, you see the Father. You know the Father by the manifestation. And so, Philip, if you want to manifest prosperity or whatever you want to manifest, work with the Father. Work with the cause. He that hath seen me hath seen the Father.
Yes.
I am in the Father, and the Father is in me.
Yes.
Meaning the effect
I am in the
reveals
Father, and the
positive
Father
thought.
is in
The
who?
thing
In
is
me.
in the thought, and the thought
Is in the thing.
I like that. The thing is in the thought.
And the thought is in the thing.
I wish somehow or the other I could impress you with the reality of thought. Let me hear you say the reality of thought.
The reality of thought.
And I'm going to be radical about it. I've been being radical about it anyway. Do you know that thought is the only reality?
Yep.
Thought is God.
Thought is God.
The statement, I am God, that's pure thought. I am is thought.
It literally all
is
just thought. Everything that you do is a thought.
I am is conscious.
Everything. You thought it first.
The thing is in the thought, and
the thought is in the thing.
Together?
The thing is in the thought, and the thought is in the thing.
So if you want to be healthy, think it.
Think healthy.
You want to be happy? Do what?
Think happy.
You want to be loving and beloved?
Think it.
Think it. You want to be successful?
I am loved. I am heard.
Think it.
I'm successful.
Think it.
Think it.
You want to have money?
Think it.
It is so simple that it is profound.
It is so
profoundly simple and
simply profound.
Maybe that's why sometimes people miss it.
Yep.
Oh, it can't be that simple.
It is that simple.
The theologians just love.
It's that fucking simple, y'all. It's that simple.
Say a million Hail Marys. Now, all the
It's
time,
that
the
simple.
master within you says, hey, look, my yoke is easy. My burden is light.
Yep.
Take my yoke upon you. Forget the yoke of the theologians. Forget the yoke of organized religion. Take my yoke upon you and learn of me. I'm meek and lowly. I'm way down in your heart. It's so simple. That's why we have to go through these changes, you see, because it's so simple. Again and again, we hear it saying, I am God. Say that with me.
I am God.
Come on.
I am God.
Come on.
I am God.
You see, that is so
it's
simple.
You.
The theologians had to get a hold of it and make it rambunctious.
They can't sell you a pill when you know the power that you have. They can't sell you the lies that they've been selling you.
And there is none
beside me.
That's interesting. There is
none
another cause.
None.
Either equal or lesser.
None.
Than I am.
None.
I am his thought. I am his thinking.
I am.
I am in the Father, and the Father is in me. The cause is in the effect. And the effect is in the cause.
Yes.
So if you want something, you have the power.
Yes, you do.
To deal with the cause.
Yes, you do.
Which is what? Thought.
Thought.
Thus the Master, Jesus, the mastermind, gives Philip the knowledge and power of working with cause and effect.
Yep.
Philip is given the knowledge and the power to express, to demonstrate, and to manifest masterfully. I dare you to take this business of thought seriously. And
I dare you. I dare you.
Again and again about that section of words.
That's right. I am God.
The secret
I am that I am is in me.
And I'll give you a little preview on one of my
That's right, Rosie.
messages. A young man said to me, do you know, Reverend Knight, those rich people have got a secret. I wished I knew it. I said to him, son, I am the secret. Come on, say that.
I am the secret.
Yeah, God is the secret.
I am the secret. Yes.
Consciousness is the secret.
The way they see shit is different than you.
The secret is so simple.
They're not moving with the same lacks and limitations as you.
But you see, Philip must be taught this. This faculty of your being must be taught this. Philip, it's just this simple.
Yes.
How can you say, show me the Father? Because you see, the disciples and Philip, you know, they were always hearing Jesus talking about his daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they had in mind when he's talking about his daddy. And their whole churches and denominations that do nothing but argue about who was Jesus' daddy. How many people in the Godhead and all that nonsense. I'm in the Father, and the Father is in me. The cause is in the effect, and the effect is in the cause. The thought is in the thing. The thing is in the thought.
Yes.
It's got nothing to do with this professional theological Trinity business. The Trinity has its validity, but not as something to argue over. And it goes to show you, Philip was about to stumble over that, you see.
Mm-hmm.
All right now, we saw you turn water to wine. We saw you walk on the water. We saw you heal the sick. We've seen you raise the dead and give sight to the blind and unstop deaf ears. But who's this daddy you always talking about?
Who's this daddy?
Where is he?
Who's your daddy?
When you were praying, and we heard you praying to your father. Now, where is he? See, you showed us a lot of things. But now one more thing, you got to show me Jesus. You got to show me this daddy of yours.
Who's your daddy?
That'll be enough for us. He said, why, Philip, have you been around here so long, listening to all these sermons, and seeing all these
You still don't know who your father is?
You still didn't know me. You still don't know your own mind. You still don't know your own self. You still don't know your own thoughts. You still don't know what you're doing to yourself with your own thoughts.
You are clueless.
In this world 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. You still don't know what you're doing with your own thoughts. Why, Philip, I am in the Father. And the Father.
And you say, where's the mother? Well, the mother is the place that we inhabit. We live on Mother Earth, but we don't give her no respect. People shit on the mother heavily. We take from her and take from her and take from her. We abuse her. I see people driving in their cars and throwing piles of garbage right out the window. You're in a car, but yet you don't give a fuck about your mother so much that you would throw anything on her. You use her indiscriminately. You abuse her. That is why women go through the things that we do. And yet, we wonder where the mother is, but we don't treat the mother right. We don't do the mother right. We don't. And then what we do is we curse the father. Then, because we don't do the mother right, we blame the father. But the children, we don't, when you start to deal with yourself right and you start to love you properly, you'll understand there's such a beautiful full balance of the mother and the father. Your mother is your flesh. Your father is your breath. And when you guys start to understand that, you will have so much power even in the way you treat your body, because that is your mother. You are your mother in your flesh. You sat down in her for how long? She molded that. You lived almost 1,000 years in her belly. But guess what, folks? When you pass, because I've had 2 people pass in my arms, so I know the difference between someone pretending to be dead and someone who actually is. And all you get when you get here is a breath. And the only thing that you give back when you're leaving is the very breath that you were given. You get your first breath. You give back your last breath. And if you guys have never seen a dead body before, you've never had the experience, within the hour of that last breath going, that body, if you left it like this, it's stuck like this. If it died like this, it's stuck like that. So when you see someone in their coffin and they're laid down all flat and straight and all of that, they have to break bones to get that body like that. Because like I said, if you died like this, your arm is stuck like this. This is it. This is how you went. This is how you stayed. You were sleeping like this. You stayed just like that. And they have to break your body to get it to go straight into that coffin. When my mom passed, her friend was there. And as she passed, within the minutes of my mom passing, her friend was literally straightening out her body, making sure that her arms were straight, making sure that her head was tilted a certain way. She was like, because if you don't, within an hour, however she laid was how she stays. And we forgot to straighten out one of her legs. So that leg, when we tried, because when she remembered, oh shit, her leg, and we tried to move the leg couldn't move anymore. It was stuck there. And all that softness, all that warmth, all this squeezing, all that's gone. You're just dealing with this brick. So there is a differentiation, and I need you guys to understand that. Your flesh is your mother. You come through your mother's womb. You are grafted. Everything that you consume is from your mother. Whether it's you call her earth, or you call her Cindy, Betsy, Sally. It don't matter what you call her. But everything that you get in this flesh here, these earrings, these rings, these nails, this cup, this microphone, everything came from the earth. Everything came from your mother. She's abundant and all she does is give. She gives you life. She gives you everything. She multiplies and multiplies. Anything that you give to a woman, it multiplies. That's why we have life. But every single one of you, every single thing was given God's breath. So as much as we might look at this as some inanimate object, guess what? It has life because it came from our mother. This holds our mother right here. And in order for it to be, God's energy has to be in it too. Because otherwise it wouldn't have even existed. That's why a cup is talking to you in God's voice, the same way mine is. So when you guys are looking for the mother and the father, this is the mother. And the breath is the father. That's why you are speaking life, giving life. That's why life and death is in the tongue. That's why, because all you were given was this. That's all you were given. Use it right.
Is in me.
Use that shit right, though.
I am my own cause and effect. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about the Father and the Son. Yeah. The thought is in the thing, and the thing is in the thought. Now, the secret of the blessed man.
And the mother only multiplies.
Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly,
what we put in her.
in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord. And in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. Now, what's the secret?
It shall prosper.
Right here. In God's law doth he meditate
day and night.
He does not get away from the Father. And what's the Father? Thought. He meditates in the law of the Lord day and night. He knows that the thing is in the thought, and the thought is in the thing. And he prospers because day and night he practices what? Prosperous thinking. And he's not afraid of the negative things that seem to go on out there in the world, because he knows all that he has to do is keep his thinking right. He knows that he can never be unemployed. You know, once you know I am, you will never be unemployed. Impossible.
You can't. It's impossible.
Because you'll be on your job. You'll know what your job is. You really only have one job anyway, and that's to think right. And that may sound simple, but there's a lot to that. Because
there's a lot to that thinking right, boy. Let me tell you.
That's going to try to get your thoughts off track. The television is going to tell you how to think. The radio is going to tell you how to think. The newspaper is going to tell you how to think. The preachers are going to tell you how to think. And they don't agree.
Your friends, your family, your neighbors, your countrymen.
Watch out.
Everybody trying to tell you how to think.
Watch out for the boogeyman today.
We just try to tell you to think right.
Today. This is why this business of meditating, this business of thought, is the Father's business. And as I say, it's really your only job. I dare you to do that job well. You'll never have a problem with any other kind of job. You'll be led to the right outer job if you do your inner job correctly.
So
if there be a secret, the secret of the successful man is that what? In God's law, he meditates day and night. Regardless of what appearances come along, he judges right judgment. There's one judgment that I know of. The law of God is always in operation.
Always.
Like some experience, I can use
yes, that's right.
Inner job. Transformed by the renewing of your mind.
of your mind.
So you remember that. Don't you ever think that you're through learning.
You get to renew your
When you
mind
learn
all
something, you got
day.
to practice it. And you never
You're
get
never
through practicing.
stuck.
And I like the man who says,
Ever.
when you go on and practice the practice.
Hey, Tony. Thank you, Tracy and Stacy. Renewing your mind is the biggest discipline that you could do. And guess what, y'all? You get to do it all day. You do not have to feel stuck by anything that you're dealing with. If that thought on your mind is not reflecting what you want, it's not aligning you to your highest good, is making you feel bad, you just have to use these words. I release this. I release this energy right now. I no longer need it. You don't have to let it take you over. You don't have to let it consume you. You don't have to let it play itself out. You have to take conscious control. So you guys notice I furrow my brow a lot. That is something I have been working on because this makes people think that I'm angry. And I'm not angry. I'm just concentrating. For whatever reason, my brain is just like, oh, I'm deep in this. I'm in here. And it instantly starts to do it. But it's something that I'm being conscious about. Because before I couldn't feel it. Now I can feel it. I know when I'm furrowing, I can tell by my cheeks. Because now I'm recognizing what my face looks like when I'm not furrowing. So I feel the feeling of what my face feels like when I'm not doing it. So that I can feel it, because when I am doing it, I can feel a different energy. Simple things. Simple things. But consciously, when you start taking the conscious effort to do things, your life change exponentially. That's why I say to you, don't blame nobody. Don't be angry with nobody. Let their shit go. Kick the bucket. Let's get that energy out of your life so that you can really allow yourself to be in the full status of what you were meant to be here for. You were meant to be here for something great. You did not come here for small change, baby.
The faculty of mind,
Bartholomew,
which is represented by Bartholomew, the sixth disciple of Jesus, is imagination, visualization. Bartholomew is that disciple, that discipline of mind which has knowledge and power to visualize the invisible into visibility. That's interesting. A working definition of the subject. Bartholomew is that disciple, that discipline of mind, which has knowledge and power to visualize the invisible into visibility. Now let's put it in the first person. Repeat it after me. Bartholomew.
Bartholomew
is my disciple.
Is my disciple.
That discipline of my mind.
That discipline of my mind.
That discipline of the mind of God in me.
That discipline of the mind of God in me.
Which has knowledge and power.
Which has knowledge and power.
To visualize the invisible into visibility.
To visualize the invisible into visibility.
I have the power to visualize the invisible into visibility.
I have the power to visualize the invisible into visibility. Whoa,
Now
that's a hell of a tongue twister.
is represented among the disciples of the mastermind Jesus as Bartholomew. I like that. We're going to say that again. I have the power to visualize the invisible into visibility. Come on.
I have the power to visualize the invisible into
So if
visibility.
there's
Damn, that's a
anything
tongue
that you
twister.
want to become visible, what do? Get busy and visualize it into visibility. You've got that disciple working already. Let's put this disciple to really working. Right from the very beginning. For you remember, in several previous sessions in this series, we said that one of the steps, the first step perhaps, in making a disciple of the quality of the mind is recognition. If you want to discipline a quality of your mind, you have to first of all what? Recognize that quality. It would surprise you to know the qualities and the talents that you have. And why
All right, y'all.
don't
Put
they
that
come
in.
into
Put that in.
expression so many
I have the
times?
power.
It's because they are not recognized.
I want you guys to say it real quick. I have the power to visualize the invisible into invisibility. Put it in the chat, write it down, write it on the book, write it on your mirror, put it as an alarm on your phone for you to wake up in the morning. But I want you guys utilizing that affirmation strongly. I have the power to visualize the invisible into visibility because you're doing it by accident or on purpose. So I want you to recognize and do it on purpose.
Recognize. I will quote now that learned Reverend Ike, the eminent authority
Yes,
on
Robin.
everything.
Yes, I have the power to visualize invisible into
And
visibility.
Reverend Ike says, what you
Yes,
recognize,
Cece. Yes.
you energize. Now,
Yes.
at the very beginning
Because
of this
as you
session,
type it,
we are energized.
as you type it, and he just said the word, as you type that in the chat, this is why I'm asking you guys, because I want you guys participating in your life here. As you type it in your chat, I have the power to visualize the invisible into visibility. You are invoking that because you're making your cells move. You're thinking the words as you write it. You are, some of y'all are saying it as you're writing it, so that you remember, as so many different of your so many senses are being activated at the moment. If you're writing with a pen, you're even activating even more. If you're typing it, you're activating even more. So I want you guys that when this energy comes up and certain ones of these affirmations come up, and I say put it in the chat, it's not to do anything else but make that activate in your spirit, because now I want all your senses to be activated so that your mind knows that this is something that we are in acceptance of, because you have to allow yourself to be in acceptance of this energy for you to really truly produce the energy that you're claiming forward. So the more you take the steps towards it, and I'm writing it down and I'm writing it on paper and I'm saying it, yo, I'm calling out everybody in the room, yo, 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 I have the power to do that, B. Like me. And you start talking to yourself, you're laughing, and I want you to get it in your cells. I want you to feel it. So the more that you feel it, is the more you're going to bring that thing into being. Because as you guys are saying it to yourselves, look how you feel. Your headaches are going away. Your body aches are going away. The tightness in your jaw, it's all starting to heal because you recognize that you have the power to visualize that invisible into visibility. Each time you guys put your everything in, that's why I said write it on your mirror, but set an alarm. Make it part of your everyday to remind yourself that only you. And you could just, and I want you to put only on the front of it. Only I have the power to visualize the invisible into visibility. Only I have it. I want you to know only you're the one that's going to make this happen in your life. Only you. And look at that. We are risen. Jesus is like, yeah, I'm right here with y'all. I'm right here in the room. Stop playing with me. Only I have it. Because only you are the ones that's going to be able to make this shit happen. I can come here every day. I can share with you every day. But only you taking this power and making it happen in your life is going to actually create it in your life.
Raising our quality of imagination by recognizing.
There you go,
Imagination
Robin. I'm
is
writing it in
so
the chat too.
powerful.
I'm writing it the
There's an
new
old
way.
pop
Only
song that
I
used to
have the
say,
power.
imagination is funny. It makes a cloudy day sunny. I have the power.
The power
To visualize the invisible.
to visualize the invisible
Into visibility.
into visibility.
Wow.
Wow.
And you see, you're recognizing it. You're affirming it. And it's beginning to get ready to work for you already.
You see?
Now, there's
You
a
see?
cute
Did I
little
lie?
thing
I ain't
that I
lie.
saw, I heard somewhere. Imagination means I am magic in action. Come on.
Only I have it.
Imagination
Means I am magic in action. Oh yeah. Come on, y'all. I am magic in
There's
action.
something magic about imagination, and that magic is in you. That magic
Remind
is in your own
yourselves.
mind. All right.
Who's the magic in
work of
action?
Bartholomew
I
is
am.
to
That's right.
imagine
I
God's
am
perfect
magic in
good
action.
into expression.
You don't have to
into
wait.
Manifestation.
You
Into demonstration. The work of Saint Bartholomew
Yes, Robin.
is to
Break it the fuck
envision
down,
God's perfect
girl.
good. The work of
Yes.
Bartholomew, the disciplined imagination, is to redeem the imperfect by perfect seeing.
Correct.
See that SOB correctly.
See them
And
right.
those of you who are saved and you don't know what an SOB is, ask somebody when you get outside.
See that son of a bitch healthy. I don't care who your adversary is right now. You are magic in action. Whoever you're having issues with, the person at your job, your child, your work, your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your friends, whatever it is, if it's your health, whatever energy that you're having problems with right now, I want you to know that you are the magic in action. You are the one that is healing this energy right now. You understand? Exactly. That imperfection is I am perfect action, because that's exactly what you are. And so when you guys start to take all of that energy off of whatever son of a bitch you got it on right now, take it off of them and see them in right action. They broke, see them rich. They're liars, see them always telling the truth. They don't communicate, see them as a talker. They don't come around, see them always there. You, whatever energy it is, I want you to start to use your imagination, your magic in action, and paint a different viewpoint for those people so that you can start to see them show up in your life in a different way. Everybody is for your benefit. We were never meant to take away from each other. We were always meant to be magic in action in each other's lives. But remember when you were a kid, they told you stop daydreaming. Stop that you have an imaginary friend. Stop that shit. They stole it from you. They did everything they could to steal your magic. Your wand is still in your hand. Your wand is still in your mind. Start to wheel it again.
I heard where a lecturer said that whenever you see
Talk to me nice, Robin. You sure are.
and that person seems to be in some way negative or in negative circumstances
sure
or
are.
situation,
Shonda,
in
honey,
your
welcome,
mind,
baby.
never leave the person that
You are
way.
so welcome here.
I'll quote a
God
verse of
bless
scripture.
you. Thank you for coming in,
Thou wilt
child.
not leave my soul in hell. Now
We're glad you're
suffer thine
here.
Holy One to see corruption. So whenever the outer eye sees something
Every day, 7 to 10, I'm
imperfect,
here.
you ought to redeem it by what? By seeing it perfect. Wow.
Yes.
So you see, imagination also has what? Redeeming power. And if you
Redeeming
notice,
qualities.
this technique was also brought into play in the healing ministry of Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus always saw the lame man walking. There is a thin line between right practice and malpractice. There is such a thin line. But let's go
It's
back
so
to
thin you
to
can't
what I
even
said
see it.
about Jesus. Notice Jesus, whenever
Grateful
there
you're
was
here.
a case of somebody being lame, Jesus always saw the lame walking.
Yep.
He never permitted his inner eye to be impressed
Never.
with the picture of partiality or inharmony.
Yep.
And every lame man that was lame to the sensory perception that Jesus ever encountered, he commanded the lame to what? Walk. Take up your bed and walk. He saw the
Get your ass
paralyzed
up.
man stretching forth his arm. Women of ill repute came to him to minister unto him, and the righteous Pharisees upon one occasion said, don't you know what kind of woman that is? You're letting her wash your
She's a
feet?
child of
But you
God.
see, Jesus didn't see the harlot. And that's why, especially preachers and real religious people, you got to watch it when you're always seeing sin and sinners. You hear me?
Ooh, you keep seeing the
no
devil. What
sin,
kind of
neither
devil
was
are
any
you?
guile found in his mouth.
What
That's
kind
why
of
the
devil are
preachers
you
have
if that's
not
all
been
you keep
able
seeing?
to get rid of sin because they've been seeing it. Where do most people learn about sin first? Right in church. So, the
First place.
faculty of imagination is a divine quality within your being which you are to use for redeeming purposes.
Yep.
Don't forget that. Write that down. Put 3 red lines under it. You are to use your faculty of imagination for redeeming purposes for yourself and others. Where lack appears, see abundance. Where sickness appears, see good health. Where sin appears, see righteousness.
See goodness.
As the scripture says in another place,
Mr. Say
see
what?
him as
That's right.
he is. Yeah, I see him as he is, old devil.
Yeah.
As long as you're seeing the devil, you're not seeing the truth.
You ain't seeing
That's why
the
your
truth
husband
because you
won't
ain't
get
seeing
saved, because you're
God
always
in
seeing the
that
devil.
child.
That's why your children won't change, because you're not seeing them any better. You're caught up in the appearance.
Can't keep calling
of
them
error.
monsters.
You've got to see a different vision. You've got to see a better idea of them.
Yes. Whoever it is, you have to see a different idea of them.
I've been changed.
I remember talking to a mom, and she just kept on saying the worst shit about her daughter. Her daughter was a monster. Her daughter was evil. She's a wicked child. And I was like, excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, pardon me. Where did she learn all of that from? Where did she learn all of that? Thank you, baby. Where did she learn that from? What mirror did she pick up all of that from? And she was like, oh, well, no, because the fact that you're willing to call your own child a monster makes you look like a monster to me. So now, are you a monster? Do you want me to start judging you and calling you a bad parent? Because why is it that your child acts like that? Should I now start to judge you? Should I now start to break you down? And I told her, I said, from now on, I said, you take all of that nasty shit off your kid's back. You start thanking God, because if right now God were to take her from you, you would regret every nasty word that you said. You would not be jumping and whooping and hollering. You'd be crying, moaning, and gashing at them damn teeth in your mouth. So you take it back. And you stop calling that kid a monster. You start aligning yourself with the truth. If she don't tell you that she loves you, you need to tell her more. Whatever you think that she's lacking, fix your shit. Fix your stuff, because whatever you think she's lacking, most likely that's your problem. That's a you problem, and you trying to share it. So whoever you got your ugly eye on, calling them losers, calling them whatever you calling them. As if you ain't calling them a child of God, then you ain't calling their name right. Period and point blank. If you ain't like, God, I see you. If you ain't seeing that true God in them, and trust and believe, it is a work in progress, because there's some people who don't even see all they see. They don't even see the devil in themselves. They see even less than that. They see themselves as even less than nothing. So speaking life into all of those people and speaking the right energy into them and seeing the God in them may not always be easy in the moment. But make sure that when you're going to sleep at night, when you're waking up in the morning, you're setting those people up to get the best out of you, though. Make sure that when you lay down, that you thank God for every human on this planet, that you thank God for all life, that they're all healing, that they're all shifting, that they're all opening up their eyes to the truth. And then when you rise in the morning, thank you for aligning me with all those who have their eyes open, for all those who are speaking, so that we could be in alignment, so we could speak more truth and elevate this world. Because it only takes 75,000 of us, 75,000 of us, to stay in a positive alignment to change this planet for the better. 75,000 of us out of this 8 to 10 billion people, because we're not 100% sure just how many people is on this planet. We have an idea, but we ain't 100% sure. We ain't 100% sure nothing. So you're not going to let them tell you. That's it. 75,000. Minuscule. 75,000 people staying in alignment changes the whole entire planet. So I'm one of the 75,000. I know y'all are one of the 75,000. And as long as you keep doing your work and I keep doing my work, you know what we're going to keep doing? Working. We're going to keep evolving. We're going to keep growing. Because you're going to share the shit. Don't take, it takes 75,000, because the 6 degrees of separation that we live is incredible. I can know someone all the way in Egypt who knows someone all the way in Africa, right? Let's, even though Egypt is in Africa, excuse me, let me not be ignorant, all the way in Australia, right? And then that person in Australia knows someone in Canada who knows someone in Trinidad who knows someone who knows me. And our world is so small. And this is the accountability and the responsibility we need to take. That every drop that we put into the water, we are creating waves. You ever go pitching rocks on the water? You ever see when you pitch those rocks, how it gives a little waves, whether you dump it in the water, you pitch it and it flicks a few times? What does it do? It vibrates and vibrates. And every word, every thought, every action that we put out there is a rock flicked into that pond. And so every thought, word, and action is what? Vibrating. Sometimes we create tsunamis for each other. Sometimes we create waterfalls. Sometimes we create little babbling, beautiful brooks. Sometimes we create things so devastating that it wipes everything out. And so collectively, if we can get on the path of collectively taking accountability and responsibility for every thought, word, and action that we are putting out there, we will see the power of what we have and understand that, yes, your little mustard seed, your little grain of sand, when we all accumulate, it creates something so powerful. How do you think you have a beach? A beach is literally individual pieces of sand. And we have a myriad of that amount of support to get us in this direction, to get us to speak life, to get us to understand who we are. Be part of the 75 so that we can make this thing move. Because we're moving mountains. Are you a person that's moving mountains in the way or out of the way? And that's what you got to ask yourself. So don't just talk about me nice. Talk about you nice. Talk about us nice. So we can get this damn thing going and never break down the energy of who we are ever again. That's right, Robin. You know I love to move mountains, girl. You know I love moving mountains. And what are we doing? We are visualizing. Here, we're going to go back. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. Only I have the power to visualize the invisible into visibility. I am magic in action. I am using my power to move every mountain out of my way. You are not here to play games. You are here to handle business. Let's do it.
Today, we are addressing
Let's do
our
it.
study specifically
Thomas
to the
asked.
disciple Thomas. And the disciple
Thomas is a
represents
boss.
that quality, that faculty of understanding within us. That faculty of understanding which must be disciplined and trained until it becomes spiritualized, until it becomes spiritual reasoning.
Yes.
Thomas' faculty within us also represents denial of evil. Thomas is the reasoning function of mind. It receives understanding through reasoning and demonstration.
That's right.
The disciple Thomas seeks and is given spiritual understanding from the mastermind. And we have in the Gospel of John, the 14th chapter, the 5th through the 6th verses, a dialogue between the disciple Thomas and Jesus, the mastermind. Thomas saith unto him, unto Jesus, Lord, we know not whither thou goest, and how can we know the way? Jesus said unto him, I am the way, I am the truth, I am the light. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. Ladies and gentlemen,
they fucked that all up.
In this encounter between Jesus and the disciple Thomas, we are reminded that our mind must be taught to understand the I am principle. For this is what this encounter between
only
Thomas
way you're going to get to the Father
and Jesus points out to us. And I'm going to say it again in the first person and have you repeat it after me. My mind must be taught to understand the I am principle.
The I am principle.
I have reviewed with you over the past weeks the I am principle over and over again, and I'll do it over and over again, and I'm about to do it again now. For we're dealing with Thomas, the Thomas facet of our mind. Whenever we are teaching ourselves an understanding of the I am principle. And the I am principle is so important because once you understand it, you have the understanding.
You'll never go back.
The spiritual understanding. To be what you want to be, to do what you want to do, and to have what you want to have. So repeat after me, the I am principle.
The I am principle.
Say it again.
The I am principle.
For again, the I am principle is the key to the kingdom. We can go back to an encounter between Jesus and another disciple, Simon Peter. And Simon Peter was given the keys to the kingdom, which is what? the I am principle.
Principle.
And Simon developed rock faith in the I am principle and became Petros, a
Woo.
massive rock, developed rock faith and became Simon Peter. Now, this understanding facet of our mind must be disciplined and taught and trained in the I am principle. You're going to find, as I've said before, that really all of the Bible, in fact, all true religion, is
Yep.
really only trying to teach us one thing: the
I
I
am
am principle. The whole Bible, the whole 66 books.
the whole
Reverend Ike said
shebang.
in his famous root sermon, in the last chapter of the book of Revelation, the bottom line: I am the root and
And
the
the
offspring.
offspring.
Last chapter in the Bible. That's the bottom line. Meaning what? My thinking is the root from which all experience springs. My thinking is that from which everything springs. Together, my thinking is that from which everything springs. You're going to find that in the scriptures, that everything in the scripture is in some way attempting to teach you one thing, and that's really the I am principle. It may be called by many different names. It may be called the root. It may be called the offspring.
Could be called all kinds of
called
shit.
the way, the truth, the light.
Light.
But when you take all of the mass from before, it's the I am principle. As bespoken again in the scripture, I am
Don't miss out on
God,
that.
and
Don't
there
miss out
is
on this
none
knowledge.
beside me. Say that with me. I am God, and there is none beside me. I believe that's the 46th chapter of Isaiah and the 9th.
I know, y'all. Come on, let's put that in the
So
chat.
our mind must
I am
come
God.
to understand.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Wrong page.
And to live and to practice the I am principle.
God.
And if you notice here, in this encounter between Jesus and Thomas, Jesus was talking about going away, and Thomas didn't understand it any better than these Christians understand about Jesus coming back. Thomas didn't understand why he was talking about
I
going
am God,
away
and
and
there
what
is
that
none
meant.
besides
The Christian
me.
today doesn't understand what it
None.
means about him coming back. You mess around with organized
No more.
religion, you see, you won't know whether you're going or coming. You won't know whether God is going or coming or already gone. But you see right away when you deal with the I am principle, that puts you in where? Present tense. The very term I am is present tense. Say that. I am is present tense. Thomas, you must understand this. Thomas, you must develop this understanding. You must discipline your mind in this understanding. That first of all, regardless of what you want to call God or how you explain God, first of all, God is present tense. Say that. First of all,
God is present tense.
The very first commandment: Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is. The Lord our God, what's the verb? Is. God is not a was.
God is a is.
We're working on our
God is a now.
So repeat after me. God is not a was.
God is not a was,
And
baby.
God is not a will be.
And God is not a will be.
The Lord our God is.
The Lord our God is.
Once you take God out of the present tense, you have lost the power of God.
God is.
I am.
God is.
Right here, right now. You must understand this. This is the function of the Thomas faculty of the mastermind. And Jesus answers and gives this understanding. Jesus saith unto him, I am the way. I am the truth. I am the light. If you're not careful about religion, Religion will have you seeking, 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 and never finding. And you seek with one group, and another group will come along and say, no, they haven't got it, we got it. And you say, oh,
look
God,
how many religions we got. We
go
know they're
there.
doing that.
And they'll say, yeah, we got it over here. And so you go over there and get baptized again, upside down this time. And another group comes along and says, oh, no, 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 they haven't got it, we've got it over here. You got to get baptized with your foot sticking up. And you
God
go
is
over
a
there
being.
and you think, well, I found the way this time. And another group comes along and says, oh, no, 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 that's not the way. That's not the way because you got your hair
the other way
wrong.
Got to part it to the left, not the right.
You got to part your hair like we part our hair. And so you say, oh, hell, forget it. And it may sound silly, but historically, religious people have divided even over whether or not people ought to be baptized in still water or running water. Churches have divided over whether people ought to have hooks on their shoes or eyelets. The theologians and denominations have divided over the question of whether the Holy Spirit proceeds from the Father or from the Father and the Son. Once you leave I am, you're lost.
Once you leave I am, you're lost.
So let's get back to I am right here, right now, and see what it means. When you say I am, you're also announcing present tense. But stop for a moment. I am, you're really announcing consciousness. Say I am to yourself.
I am.
Say it again.
I am.
Say it again.
I am.
You are announcing your self-consciousness of being. You are announcing your awareness. The very statement is a statement of self-awareness. It means I am aware that I exist. Say that. I am aware that I exist. I am. And we're going to work with this I am principle. I am the way.
Come on, write it down, y'all.
Awareness of being. Say that.
I am is awareness of being.
Now let's examine what Jesus said to Thomas. I am the way. It means that awareness of being what I want to be is the way to be what I want to be. Read it with me again. Awareness of being what I want to be is the way to be what I want to be. Now that's a paradox to the intellect. This is why Thomas has to
I appreciate that
receive
you're here too, Esther.
Spiritual understanding. This is why the understanding has to become spiritualized. The carnal mind cannot receive the things of God because it is not subject to the law of God. Neither indeed can it be. And you see, this is the law of God.
I am risen today, girl.
I am that which I think I am. Together,
I am that which I think I am.
Now, this definition from Reverend Ike, I'm going to repeat again. God is thought, and the Lord is the law by which thought operates. Repeat it after me. I am is God.
I am is God.
God is thought.
God is thought.
And the Lord
is
the law.
Is the law
by which thought operates.
By which thought operates.
And you see the statement, I am that I am, means I am that which I think I am. Now, intellectually, as I say, it may not make much sense, just like saying it the other way. Awareness of being what I want to be is the way to be what I want to be. It means that if I find myself being what I don't want to be, I must become aware of being what I want to be in order to be it. Prepare that for a while, and you'll get up and understand it.
The greatest power that you guys have right now is that you get to be whatever it is that you want to be. So Esther, you said, guess what I did today? Please share with us. We would love to hear you. We are in such a powerful position because whatever you want to be, you get to choose to be that. Right now, oh, that's wonderful. Look at you. Get back into the swing of things. Getting back into your swing. Congratulations. job, Esther. Your natural talents, passions, and interests will pay off. And so today, I want you guys to take whatever obstacle, whatever thing that's in your path, whatever energy that you're not feeling, whatever thing that makes you feel less than. I want you taking that thing out of your path right now. I want you taking that energy and I want you throwing it away and I want you to do what Esther's doing. I want you to do what the people in this room is doing, changing their minds, putting herself back into a place where she's allowing herself once again to flow with her natural talents, passions, and interests. Before she walked in here, she was questioning where, what, when, why, who, and she stopped doing it. Esther, you want to play it right here and share with the room? You could do it. You got the floor. Well, as long as you could play it in your background. So even if you're on your phone right now and say you can play it on, like, say your music or whatever, that music will still play in the background while you're on this. That's how I was able to do the Ike for a long time. For the first few months that I was doing it, I was doing it through my iPad, and I would play Ike through my iPad, and that's how I would get it. So that's a way that you could do it. Yes, you could play it through your desktop. Look at that. So whenever you're ready, you let us know. Yes, exactly. Because right now I'm on my desktop, and half the shit I be playing is on my mobile. So you see, we multi-talented people. But today, whatever limitation you have on yourself, please take it off. I am. Now, what are you going to put on that? I am that I am. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am wonderful. I am. And when you start to allow yourself to understand that you are, this is when you get your power back. Because you have to allow yourself. You have to allow yourself to take this power. And I'm grateful that you guys are doing it. Hey. We should be good to go. You guys can hear me good? Esther, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, perfect.
I think you need to mute your mic not to have the echo.
Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'm muting my mic.
All right, thank you everyone for this exciting opportunity to show you or to let you hear this. It's a spiritual lyric song, and it's a bit soul R&B-ish, and it goes pretty deep. So the lyrics are imperative. Just enjoy it, and let me know what you think afterwards. Okay?
Thank you.
Oh, no. No. Wait. That's not the one. I don't know where this came from. Oh, let me see. Yeah, go to 7. Here we go. Yeah. I held my heart back home, caught it strong, caught it right. But the weight of heart wasn't mine.
Can my heart have a lie? You look straight through my stories, past the names in the scars. Said love is not your memory.
Jesus.
Not the moment. Oh, heart on my sleeve. Brutal honesty. Say I'm scared to believe. Surrender in the fight. Fall back into the fight. Three keys to remember who you are eternally. In the present, you lie. Yeah. Every truth that kept hidden turns stone in my chest. Every mess that I uncovered my breath. Whispering broken as
Oh my God.
not the rain, not the life on earth. Here's heart on my sleeve. Brutal honesty. Say what I'm scared to believe. You surrender in the fight. Fall back into his light. Three keys to remember who you are.
Oh my God. Oh my
In the
God.
past, you. So I lay you down on my clever little ground. Every story, every sound. There was never less, just the way that there was a way this.
Oh. Wow.
Heart on my sleeve. Say what I'm scared to believe. Surrender in the fight. Fall back into the quiet. Three keys to remember who you are. Having one brief you.
No, you will not. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Strong card. The weight of heart that burden kept my heart half alive. You look straight through my eyes, past the names in the sky. Say, love is not your memory. You're the sky, the minds from heaven on my feet. So honesty, say I was scared. You surrender the fight. Fall back into the quiet. Three keys to remember who you are. Eternal life. No passing.
Oh my God.
Every truth turned to stone in my taste. Every mess that I faced only covered my. When I whisper broken, something deeper applies. Your space that holds the broken, not the break. Hands on my sleeve, too honest, saying that I'm scared to believe.
Okay, it goes on for another 2 minutes, but I let it sit here for five, and yeah, the lyrics are amazing. So I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you
Oh my
for letting
God.
me share it.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Wow. I just want to thank you for sharing that. Thank you so much. And we wanna get the lyrics. Like we need the whole shebang. I don't care if we have to do a premiere party in this room, but yeah, we about to make this big. we need to make this song big. Okay, that's what we need to do. Wow. From the first moment, you know, that's how you know. That's how you know it was good. That's how you know it was great. Fuck that. I can't even put a good on you. That's how you knew it was great because from the first tone in my ear, I was like, hold on. Oh, she about to. Oh shit, she about to hit it. You, wow. You guys have multi-billion-dollar talents that you are sitting on. And Esther, this is going to get out. I've literally watched TikTok make musical millionaires, and you will be one of them. You're going to start to tease them. You're going to just give them little snippets of the song. That's how I ended up finding something big. That's how I ended up finding that song. Because someone played a snippet of that song and it took me over. And I've been playing it for the last 2 months, twice a day, every single day. So just know that the thing that you are creating here, honey, oh, we about to take it to the hills. We're about to move mountains with that energy right there. So we need to let you just chop it up a little bit. We're gonna put a little lyrical content to it, and then all of us is going to take it and share it and repost it. And yes, 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 I'm gonna post it on every platform. Like, and then guess what? Guess what? We're gonna introduce that song as part of our musical context. So when they come into this space, when they come in here, guess what they gonna get? They gonna get that fire. They gonna get that fire up in here. So I'm so proud of you guys. This is where I want you guys taking these multi-billion-dollar businesses, and I want you guys to utilize the power. Just mute your mic for me, baby, please. Babe, just mute your mic for me for a second. Can I mute it? There we go. All right. Because once my mic is live, it reverbs really bad. So I will mute my mic in a second, and then you guys will be able to do your thing. But baby, that song definitely vibrated through every essence of my soul. And the beautiful thing about it is, it made my hips roll. It made my backs just this movement right here. This is Kundalini awakening, guys. Just that movement. That's Kundalini awakening. And then you move with the hips. Move with the hips. Now you're bringing the flow. Now you're bringing the flow. So you're letting your Kundalini flow. Yes, you want to be like the wave. And remember, I told you guys that every single rock that you put into the pond does what? Sends a wave. A wave. Yeah, I was grooving. Girl, my eyes were closed. See, once I closed my eyes, if ever you guys see me close my eyes, I am in the fucking zone. I have totally forgotten y'all was there. Especially if you see me in a party and my eyes closed. Yeah, y'all are gone. You no longer exist to me. It's me and that vibration and that flow and just that. Oh shit! I felt it in every crevice. You started to make all the hair stand up on my back. I forgot I had hair on my back fucking with you. Now I remember. Thank you, Miss Esther. Thanks for reminding me I had hair on my damn back. I'm so proud of you, sweetheart. I'm so proud of you for stepping into this realm. And this healing that you have created within this music is creating the healing, the vibration, and that flow that you need to get your mind, your body, and your energy back into your full essence. So thank you for what you've done for you and sharing it with us. If you don't mind, can you play that one more time? I'm just saying, if anybody is as thirsty as me and want to hear it again, can y'all say yeah? Can y'all give a yes? Can y'all give a thumbs up? Because I don't want to be the thirsty one and it's just me. So if anybody needs an encore, yes. Can we put the yeses? Can we put encore, encore? Can we hear that again? Please and thank you. Just one more time. I just need to close my eyes and get into that. Y'all don't even know. My ears is sonically attached. And I'm gonna be thinking about this shit all the time. You need to we need to get this out. So yes, please and thank you. Let's get it. Esther, I'm opening the floor back up to you, honey. And thank you again for sharing your talents with us.
Okay, thank you so much for your encouragement, your love, and your enthusiasm, and just uh, your frequency, your energy, everything. This makes me feel already as a winner. I am a winner just by doing this and sharing it with you guys in the room. You know, we already got this. We already have it.
Yes,
It's
yes,
already there.
yes,
Watch out now, girl.
yes. I know
See,
that's right.
don't nobody know anything about Miss Esther here. You know, don't know my background because I was married to an African American guy from Philadelphia, U.S. A. You know, so
She got that good
I'm in
loving in
that.
her
So, you
spirit.
know, indeed, yeah. I used to go to chat rooms on Yahoo, and it was all black people, and they adopted me. When they were talking about black and white, they were like, "Sit down, Esther. You know you black.
Yeah,
Sit down, hush up."
that's it. I got one of you in the house.
Yeah, that's how they do me.
Yes.
So
Mwah.
I got so much life experience. But anyway, thank you so much for allowing me to share. Let's get it and do it again.
Oh yes. You at all the cookouts. Yes. Get it, Esther. Get it. Get it.
I held my heart got the strength of your life, but the weight of all that would kill my heart half again. You look straight through my stories, past the names and stars. Said love is not your memory, you're a sky, not the moment.
This is nice. This is
Heart on my soul, so honest. Say I'm scared to believe you're surrendering the fight. Going back into the night. Please to remember who you are each time.
damn Esther. Who the fuck is Esther?
Wasn't who
Esther, yo.
you the truth that can be just on my chest. Remember how fast wake up in my breath. This way I'm broken as
Not the rain, not the light on here's the heart on my sleeve. So honest, but I'm scared to believe. Surrender in the fight, falling back into this night. Refuse to remember who you are eternally. In the past and you alive. So I lay it down on my table, little glass. Every story that we found, the truth is the sad. There was never the way that it was made. Oh, this is good stuff. Heart on my sleeve. Feeling I'm scared to believe. Surrender in the fight. Falling back inside. Wow. Who you are eternally. Wow, girl. Heaven one with you.
I was just thinking,
Oh my God.
do you know, Misty, that you can go live on YouTube as well? It's a totally different experience
Oh, I
than
have you live
TikTok.
everywhere.
So, I don't
So,
know. Have you been on YouTube Live?
oh yes. Oh yes.
Yes. Is it better than TikTok or is TikTok better?
I do all. So, right now, Esther, you are streaming on TikTok, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, and on Twitch. So, right now, you are streaming everywhere. So, when you said, have you ever tried YouTube? I'm like, yeah, honey, every day. I'm on it. I literally, when I'm streaming, guys, I'm streaming on what, 6 platforms at the same time every day. So I started with one, which was TikTok, and then I started to add YouTube, and then I just added the other four. So when I tell you that I plan on making you famous, Esther, I plan on it. I plan on it. I plan on blowing you the fuck up. Yes, the fuck I do. Yes, I do.
I see you do that too. Misty. I see you blowing this all the way up to Kingdom Come. And the lyrics, they are so great, but I think that the sound is a bit off because I play it through my desktop speakers, um, and then into the phone. It's a bit different, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you, anyways, for not letting me know that you are on different platforms also.
You see, I got you. I got you. Because if I were to tell you that you were streaming on 6 platforms, you would not have done it. But we got you out your comfort zone. And I appreciate that. Like, I appreciate the fact that you allowed yourself to be able to share that with us. Because, you know, you could have said, no, I'm not ready. It's so many things. But the fact that you allowed us to be able to share in your work and be able to feel that love, feel that vibration. And hot damn, you was getting that good loving, boy. Because the what you just put down right there will make babies. Some good babies in this generation. Hot damn. Like, I got me sweating and shit. I mean, wow. 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 Thank you for sharing that gift with us. And yes, get it polished up, right? Get what you can do is take a copy off of your desktop, because I do this all day. Take a copy off of your desktop, right? Go through your email and email yourself a copy and put it on your phone. And so what you could do is you can play it through your phone while you're on TikTok. That is a functionality that TikTok lets you have so that you're able to play for people like Timbaland and these type of people. So while you're talking to him, you can find your track and be able to play it in the background. So that's a good way for you to be able to do that. Okay? Um Also too, um man, what I man, if you anywhere close to New York or Atlanta, I can get you into contact with a friend of mine who, I mean, he's the podfather of New York. Like the reason why the verses went as well as it did was because they called this man and asked him for his help, and he gave them the whole entire verses formula. So I want you, like, if anyway, we could do you digitally. He's on the radio. I can, get you a spot so that you can start getting played, especially that song on iHeartRadio. Like, there's a lot, Esther, that when you guys walk into me, I know a guy. And Robin, I know you remember this. I know a guy. I always know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody. I know artists, I know producers, I know people. So you walked into the best place. Go ahead, go ahead, Esther.
Yeah, thank you. I just wanted to, because everybody that was listening, I just want
Wow.
to make sure that a little part at the beginning of the song in the lyrics is like fully taken in. So I'm going to read it so you really know what the song is about, because sometimes it's not really articulated well, and then you have to guess certain words. So, okay, here we go. It starts off like, I held my hurt like armor, called it strong, called it wise. But the weight of all that guarding kept my heart half alive. You looked straight through my stories, past the names and the scars, and said, love is not a memory. You're the sky, not the marks. And that's just the beginning of the song. And then he starts to sing vulnerability, hands open, heart on my sleeve, brutal honesty, saying what I'm scared to believe, surrendering the fight, falling back into the quiet inside. 3 keys to remember who you are. And that is vulnerability, brutal honesty, and surrendering. Those 3 keys are the keys to your inner kingdom to get to heaven. And that's my own philosophy. And then it says eternal light in a passing human life. And then it just keeps on getting better. Girl.
Holy shit. Oh my God. Wow. Wow. Oh man, Esther, I'm not even sure what you're trying to do to me today. I don't know what you're trying to do to me today, but I'm just letting you know you are fucking me up in the best ways possible. Now I'm obsessed with a song. You then gave me the lyrics to the song, so now I can hear every word that he said. Like, now I can hear it. Now I can feel it even deeper than I was feeling it before. Because I was just feeling the vibe of it. Now I can feel the soul of it. Oh my God.
Yeah. You want me to do the second verse? You know what he's saying in the second verse?
Yes.
Yes? Oh, I love it. I love it. See, because this is what I love. This is the love within me to share with the world, to remember remember everyone who they truly are inside. Energy is everything and love is the essence. So here we go. Every truth I kept hidden turned to stone in my chest. Every mask that I fastened only covered my breath. When I whispered, I am broken, something deeper replied, you're the space that holds the broken, not the break, not the lie. So I lay it down, all my clever little harms. Every story, every sound, let it fade, let it drown. In the stillness I see, there was never less of me. Just a wave that I forget. I was made of the sea. Oh my God. Come on now. We have a church up in here just with one song, you know?
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh, I need this song. We need this song. Okay? We need this song. This is a we need this song. So, Esther, you got work to do, girl, and we're gonna be hounding you every day. I'm just letting you know I am not the one to forget. we go you're gonna have to play that every day for us. Like that's it. We're going to clean it up.
And
Look,
you know,
look, she was trying to Shazam it.
Miss T, you know, this groove, the R&B and B and soul vibe in the song, it just takes it to another level, another dimension, because it doesn't have to always evolve around the physical and the attraction and the
No,
sex and
no,
the lust
no,
and the beauty and the this and
no,
that. This is
no, because it
about
still makes you just
us. It's about the inner
oh
life. It's about
yes.
our inner voice. You know, the song says about what was it again? Let me see. I only covered my breath. That means that you hold your breath. You don't speak your truth. You see what I mean? You speak your truth. That's what it says. Every mask that I fastened only covered my breath. So the mask that we carry around in this lifetime, it is not our true essence. That is not
Get the mask. Get
us.
the mask.
We don't need no masks because we're already beautiful just as we are on the inside. You see what I mean? But so you really have to kind of get deep into this lyric thing to get to that higher frequency. I'm off to my
God. Oh my God, girl. Woo. That's the oh, you are like fine wine, girl. You just keep getting better and better and better. With every word, you're just getting better. With every lyric, it's just getting better. With your mindset, it's just getting better. With every essence of it, it's getting better. And so I'm so grateful to you for sharing this essence with us today. Oh, I'm so glad that your spirit said, guess what I did? I'm so glad. And I'm glad that I saw it. And what did you do? Please tell us. We want to know. We nosy in here. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so, so much. Oh my God.
a little background, Miss T. I was always into music, and I was dancing since I was 3 or 4 years old, and I was always in R&B, and I was in Shaka Khan. I was breakdancing when I was 15, 16, and you know it's crazy. I was doing it all, girl. But here it comes. One of my all-time favorite singers in my life, in my heart, and in my soul is Anita Baker. She has it all. Her lyrics, her voice, her depth, her everything, her realness, her pureness,
Fucking
her truth. Not selling her
yes.
soul and going worldwide. No, she kept it
Yes.
all.
Right.
So,
Yes. Yes.
I have no
Yes.
words. That's my girl.
Yes. Yes. Mm. The fact that you brought up the incomparable Anita Baker, baby. Oh my God. Es- Esther, I know you was at all the cookouts. You are the cookout. Okay, you at all the cookouts, you are automatically invited, and if anybody tell you anything, you just let us know. But I feel like you automatically can handle yourself at the cookout. I feel like they coming to you to find out what we gonna eat. You see what I'm saying, Esther? I feel like you that girl. I feel like you part of the whole crew. And so oh man, when we look, when we look, and that's why I tell you guys, I took race off of who people are. Because if we were to just look at Esther for who she looks like, we would have never got a chance to see the depths that make this woman up. She is the one coordinating the cookout. She's the one that's making sure they don't put no raisins in the fucking salad. She's the one making sure that everything is good, making sure they got the right barbecue sauce. No, you will not. You have a very long life ahead of you, honey. You ain't going a damn place. You you are the epitome of don't judge the book by the cover. And I'm grateful that we gave you the opportunity to show who you are, your amazingness, your might, and your connection to that love and that essence. It's something that Jane Elliott always says. She says, we're all just cousins anyway. You my cousin, I'm your cousin. We just cousins. And I'm so glad to bring my cousin back home. Because man, oh man, oh man, I would have never thought when she said, I got a song to play for you, that she was about to turn my world all the way upside down. I did not know that this was coming out. I knew it was going to sound good. So I prepared myself for that. I knew I was going to feel good because I knew that. But I didn't know you was going to make me obsessed in 3.3 seconds. I am obsessed. We are going to make this song big. And we're going to show the world how you can go from one simple idea and just believing in yourself and having the right people behind you, not no other form, but the fact that we see you and we see you great. We see you manifesting this thing. We see you prosperous. We hear it and we can't wait to hear it everywhere. This right here, this right here, you took it to a different level, Esther. Hey, hey, don't judge a book by its cover. You don't know what that book entails. That's why you have to deal with each person as the expression of God and not as a label, as an ideal, and as what you think they're supposed to be. Because a lot of people will look at Esther and they would underestimate the power that's in her. But boy, us at the cookout, we know better. Don't disrespect Miss Esther or you get dogpiled. Don't fuck around with Miss Esther now. Don't fuck around with Miss Esther. Okay? She might be the only one in here, but she belong even more than half of y'all. Stop playing with me. Esther, look, I'm just gonna now that you read the lyrics to us now. You done read the lyrics to us. All right, y'all. We're gonna hit it on one more beat. We just gonna hit it one more time, Esther. We not greedy. We're gonna let you finish up what you got to finish up now, Esther. But we licorice. Well, I'm greedy. So we're gonna ask you to do it one more again, just one more time. One more encore. Just one more time.
I got nothing better to do than just to be here in the moment with everyone in this room, really. And I'm really grateful and thankful and happy and excited and exhilarated that what I share from my heart and my soul is being received very, very well with others, because that's what it's all about. I used to listen to gospel like a long time ago, and I was the only white girl in church, in the Baptist church. And I was the only white girl. No, I was the only white girl in the choir. Black people in the church, but I was the only white girl in the choir. And I was singing.
I told y'all she was in the cookout.
And I was singing, all right. And I used to listen to the Winans and to the Commissioner. And one of the lyrics, text, my line was, "Love isn't love until you've given it away. It's meant to be given. It's not meant for us to keep it in our hearts. We have to let the love flow and give it freely, but not just to everybody for grab. It also states in the Bible, don't throw your pearls before the swine. So you always have to be very selective. And that's good. That's not selfish. You have to be selective because you give pearls. You give loving pearls. So, yeah. If you want, I can hit that note again.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We definitely need you to hit us with it just one more time. And like Robin says, yeah, I just got a little wee bit of greed in me. A little bit. Please do. Oh, my gosh. Esther, the floor is yours, sweetheart. Oh. Ooh.
I held you, strong, caught it wrong. With the weight of love that life. You look straight through my soul, past the names in this. I said, love was not your memory. Through the sky, please from me. And I sleep. Honesty. Say I want to believe you surrender the fight. Fall back into the quietness. Like keys to remember who you are. Eternal life. Closer to you. Very true. Turn to stone in my face. Every night only cover my when I whisper broken something deeper like you're the space that holds the broken not the break not the life on the sleep to honest saying but I'm still to believe rainbows white falling back into the quiet inside we keys to remember who you are eternal light
Eternal light. Oh my God.
so I want you down on my cavalier. Every story, every song that is played, let it drown. The stillness I see. The way that I forgot it was made of the sea. Saying what I'm
The keys to remember. Yes, Robin. Oh my God. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
this is DJ Esther coming to you live from Belgium, Europe. All right, now, holla at your girl.
Oh my
Get on that high vibration flight with me. You know, we need to get on a higher frequency for real.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, you got me hollering. You got me hollering, Esther. Oh, Esther. 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 Oh yeah, we got to get that in the. We got to get this all up in the game. So we are making it our mission, and we are going to make this song as famous as we can, and we are going to keep you independent, and we're going to get you in a way where, because look, I have my website, and this is what I love to do. Like, you guys are now getting back into the Taja of the pandemic, and I made a few millionaires out of there. And so, look, Esther, we need to put that out. I need you to finish the song, and we need to put it out, and I will attach it to my website so that people could buy it, because I want them to pay for this. Because nothing in life is for fucking free. And I know you put a lot of hard work into this. Because the way you making me fucking feel right here, like, and because I know the lyrics, I want to cry. My soul, everything is just like, you shook something up in my spirit today. And so we need to finish the song. We need to get it, put it in production, and I will put it on my website. And we will drive people every single day to go buy this fucking song. And we gonna play it, and we you know when they say TikTok viral? Oh, we gonna make this TikTok viral. You felt it too, right, Robin? I felt like after you read the lyrics. Oh, I'm 100% buying it. So I need you to hurry up, so I can buy it, because I want to buy, and we're gonna put it out there, and I want to buy a bunch of it, and we're just gonna push it, and that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna push it. And when you have the right energy behind you, yo, we gonna get you, like, we just gonna have you like a little LP, just a little 3 tracks, and they could just get those. And when you finish listening to that, the frequency shift that you feel in your soul, Esther, we got work to do. We're on a mission right now. Okay, you said you got 2 songs. We need one more. We need one more, and we're working on this song, and we're going to keep pumping this thing out, because there's no limit. If KFC became famous and he blew up at 85, then we're going to get you right here, right now. So, this is what we're doing. This is the mission, and we're pumping this out. So, tomorrow, yeah, prepare to be back tomorrow, and we're going to play the song again, and we're going to make this song infamous. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to chop it up, and you're going to put it out, little snippets, onto TikTok. Oh, yeah, nah, Master P ain't got nothing on me. we Master T up in here. We gonna get this shit popping.
Can I ask something?
Yes, I'm
So
ready
this
for you.
was one of the first tracks, but then I went a total 180 to a different direction because I also like dance. And
Mm-hmm.
dance is something that, is like that lets your whole body move in directions just all by itself. Dance is just what am I saying? You just like euphoric. You just it just elevates you
Ecstasy.
without you even knowing it. That's
Yes.
what dance does.
Yes.
This or soul or R&B, it just gets you moving, like like really, get all these muscles in your body, the stiffness. groove and wave and just, I don't know. It is different, but
It's
it's
different,
both is good.
but it's perfect. And that's the nice part about you, is that you're multifaceted, so that it's not just a one trick pony. You understand? But you are multifaceted, and to show your different facets, your be, your do, your have, is going to be perfect. All of that is going to be in perfect alignment. So you have your R&B, because there's going to be those people that's going to be attached to that R&B. I already know a few people that's going to be obsessed. And then that dance, you're going to have people who, that I have already a few people that's already going to be obsessed. And you understand? And so that multifaceted aspect is going to be so powerful. So we need you now to hit a triple threat, and we're gonna make a compilation. We're gonna make that be do have. We're gonna make that be do have. This is Esther, and this is your natural talent, passion, and interest that is going to change the world. Because when I tell you, you have me so excited right now. My hair is standing on end. So this is something that is going to transcend into places that is going to be even bigger than we can expect. And we're going to make sure, because that's the vision. We set the vision, right? And we make the invisible visible. So we are making the invisible visible. So thank you so much, Esther, for, ooh, oh my God, gracing us with your amazingness today. Like, I mean, when they say he is risen, it can't get no better than this right here. Like, that song, the lyrics, everything is perfection. Thank you. Thank you very, 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 very much. And so, Esther, I plan on hearing it tomorrow. So set yourself up, okay? Get your stuff together, okay? I don't care if you got to change your profile picture into lyrics. We need the lyrics, we need the song, and we're about to take this to a whole different plateau.
Okay, let me get in there real quick. I was thinking about making a new TikTok account. Because now this account, this is Esther with her horses and her sheep and her land and her
Mm-hmm.
silly, nature vibe. But I want to make a new account, and then I add you and stuff. And then, so on that account, I can put the snippets in there and the teasers, and then people can just link to that account for the music and not, look in between the sheep and the horses on my track. I think that's a little bit professional,
Yes. Perfect.
yeah. So, and that
Perfect.
dance track is actually pretty good too, because I was already seeing Tomorrowland, and I don't know if you heard of Tomorrowland. That's the
Mm-hmm.
biggest dance festival of the world, right here in Belgium, and they got one in Brazil too.
Wow.
And that's like the biggest event, the biggest festival of the world,
You're going to be there.
Tomorrowland. So if a DJ picks it up and makes some kind of thing from it, then that would be awesome too. And
We
some people
manifest
that
it.
like R&B like dance, but some don't. They just stick to R&B and soul. So,
And that's the beauty. The beauty is that we're going to have it for everybody. There's going to be something for everybody. That's the part. That's what we're going to do. You got the R&B lovers, you got the dance lovers. Now get something that will bring that whole triad together. Because what you're about to do right here, you are going to be played at Tomorrowland. We are claiming that. Look, I'm typing it in the chat. I'm, I am so grateful to hear your songs playing at Tomorrowland. Congratulations. Haha. And that's how we manifest right there. I am so grateful to hear your songs playing at Tomorrowland, Esther. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud that you made it onto the stage that you wanted to be, that you are being heard, that you are being seen, and that you are being acknowledged for all the work that you have put in. Because you have put in so much hard work over the years, and now it's time for you to be acknowledged. And not only are you being played on at Tomorrowland, you will also be being played on every radio station. You are being played on the mainstream, and you're independent. So everything comes to you. You are in full control of your music. You are in full control of the direction that you want to take. You are in full control and will always be in control. So I'm so proud of you for what you are manifesting, for what you have taken on, and for what you are bringing into being. This is you using your natural talents, passions, and interests, and they are paying off, and they are taking you to the greatest places you could ever imagine. That is what we doing in here. Esther, we about to blow you the fuck up, Esther. We about to blow you the fuck up. Get your album cover together. Get yo, cause I need this. Okay, we're the 5th. I need this yesterday so that we can put it up on the site and we can start to push people towards it, get you out and get you flowing, get you up on all the platforms, get you everywhere. But we want you to really just push this thing. And we're gonna start right here because you know TikTok world does a lot for a lot of artists.
Yeah, I know some people really blew up on TikTok. It's just crazy how they
Yes.
become millionaires on TikTok.
Yes.
But I really do need to look into the music. Needs to be, how do you say that? In my name, so nobody can grab that and do something with it. I need to do that first. You
Yes.
see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Before it blows up everywhere, it needs to be in my name. I don't know how
Yes.
you call that in English,
Copywriting.
but yeah, it's copyright. Yeah,
Copyrighted. Yes.
that's very important.
You want to copyright
And
all the lyrics.
say that again.
So you want to copyright all the lyrics. So what you're going to do, one of the best ways for you to be able to just do a simple way is you write all your lyrics down, okay? And you go and you get you get it notarized. So each one you go and you get those papers notarized. When you get them notarized, you're going to mail a copy. You're going to mail it to yourself. Okay, so you're going to make sure that your dates, everything, the day that you wrote the song, you're going to put everything on it and get that notarized and then mail it to yourself. And then do not open that. Okay, so you not opening it will make sure that nothing has been tampered with, nothing has been changed. You can take a copy of it and keep it for yourself for your own personal record. So if anybody ever asks you, you could show them. But that will keep the record, and it will make sure that anybody that ever came out with your lyrics or anything, you have the date, you have times, you have stamps, you have everything. And you unseal that and your information is in there untouched, and that is the most powerful thing that you could bring to a lawyer if you ever see your music ever get touched. That's what a lot of people don't do. That was something that I learned when my mother was writing her book. To copyright it, you make sure that you notarize, get all your stuff, and then send yourself a copy, and make sure that you never open that envelope unless you need to. And that's how you keep yourself protected in this game. You keep yourself independent. So as the week, step by step, we're gonna make sure that we get you protected, we get you safe, we get you copyrighted, we get you all that stuff. So you're going step by step by step, and you are taking your time and you're doing this. But what we're gonna do is we're just gonna put those little snippets. You remember that song? People with the African people. She just sung a little snippet on TikTok, and that song blew up to the point where it became a song. I mean, across the world, other artists were singing it part of their concerts. Like the song just took on its own legs. And so we're going to let you, step by step, take on these legs. But honey, at no point in time are we going to let you fall, and we're going to make sure that you walk all the way up that mountain. That 369, we're working on that, and we're going to work on it together. So Esther, we're going to build it, and we're just going to make this thing the new trending song. That's what we're going to do. You're just going to just give them little snippets, just a little snippet, and we're going to just let it take on its own legs. I'm so excited. We have a mission in the room, folks. We have a mission in the room. Oh, man. All right, y'all. So, on this beautiful Sunday, I think we've done some really great things. We have a mission, Esther. We got some work to do, but we expect to be able to hear this again tomorrow. Okay? So, that's all we're requesting. And we're going to let you take the steps that you need to take before we try to push it too big, too far, too fast. And we want to make sure that we get the right legs on this thing. So that's what we're doing. I'm excited. I'm not even putting on another song for the day. We ending with Esther's energy, and that's where we're going. So Esther, thank you again so much. And we're going to play you out today. We're not going to play nobody else out today. We're going to play you out today, Esther, because, again, we greedy. So we're going to play you out today. And then after Esther's finished the song, then we are going to end the live. All right? But Esther, we're going out with you today. So thank you so much for listening and disciplining yourself. What we did, this was a great one today. So Esther, the floor is yours. And yeah, dreams do come true. We moving mountains, y'all. Oh, this shit is nice.
Okay. Will the echo if you keep your microphone on? I'm not sure if you heard the echo.
Yeah, no. I turned it off, so it's on.
Okay, all right. Let's see. Here we go.
Oof. Just one more time. You guys can talk. They can't hear you.
I have my heart. I'm strong, got it all. The weight of father, can my heart ever win? You look straight through my story. That's the names in the phone. Still, love is not your melody. Just vulnerability. Heart on my sleeve. You too honest. Swear I'm scared. They're in the fight. Falling back into the back. We need to remember who you are. In the present light. Every truth I kept hidden turns down in my chest. My present and it covered my breath. I was waiting for kids. Not the break, not the life on earth. Surrendering the fight, falling back into the light. 3 keys to remember who you are eternally. In the passing human light. So I lay it down on my clever little ground. Every story, every sound. There was never no it was made heart on my sleeve. Say what I'm scared to believe. Surrender in the fight. I'm ready to quiet. 3 keys to remember who you are eternally. Heaven one. And me and him did dance. We did get your chain. Wow. There's a fucking chain. Just white t-shirt, muscles, and nice pair of jeans on. Just sitting down like this. Chill. Because he's running the shit. I held my hand. Security comes up to us yesterday and tells us not to smoke in the fucking club. Dude is right next to us, sitting down in his little VIP smoking. So I went like this. Security guy. Big ass guy. He's talking to us. Past the names in the sky. Love is not your memory. You're the sky. That's what's our lighters. Honesty. He's looking at me. He's not saying anything to me though. He's right here. And he's talking past me. Into the fire. Just like, I'm going to work with you right now. Not only the guy, hot shot, is working hard. And I hate, and he's smoking. Turn to stone in my he runs his life because he has every match that I face. Because it's a bottle after only cover my now whisper and he's usually ignoring the fact something deeper waiting for that sun smoke is listening to just that don't like exhale words not to break heart on my sleeve saying what I'm scared to believe. We're not doing this. So if I have to go sit on his lap, just that's how I have to go sit on his lap because he's on his lap so
turn the key.
as I'm doing okay, that's a wrap. My girl, you still here with us? Thank you, everyone in the room. Before I get off the mic, thank you so much. Thanks very much for allowing me to share. And thank you for your kind and sweet words and your compliments and everything. Thank you.
Oh my God. And Esther, I just want to thank you for sharing that. As Anita said, #1 on the charts, honey. We're about to bring you to Tomorrowland, Todayland, Yesterdayland. You about to be at everybody land, girl. You about to be all up on the radio, on their TV, in their movies. We just about to bring you to places, Esther. And it started off with you just accepting you and doing what you need to do. So I'm so proud of you. So I want to thank you guys for today and just go forth and just stay rising and keep doing what you do. And I will see y'all back here 7 to 10 a.m. because we always go a little bit over, but we for sure we're gonna stay up in this house 7 a.m. tomorrow. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Take care, eat good, and enjoy your family today. Love.